8-second drive. This is the court case because of our massive fucking gun shootout where I got killed immediately.
Clean boys coming through. Clean boys coming through. Stand back, everyone.
Why am I walking like this? What? I'm scuffed. I think I'm still scuffed.
Right.
Oh, back with everyone else.
Oh, over here.
One piss.
No, you gotta get
Over here. What?
with us over here.
Oh, okay.
going on,
Alright, sorry,
boys?
guys. Hey, what's going on,
Don't win.
man? I just want to sit next to the pretty lady. What's wrong with that? Jesus.
Hey, Ellie, good to see you.
Yeah.
This is tense as fuck. This music is so good for this.
People where? Oh, up on the I'm on the thing.
Well, we wanted to get the witnesses up in the jury, folks.
Really?
These fucking witnesses, but they said no. So fuck them.
Hey, look at this. We're here. We're the officers. Hey, probably fucking scared.
Around. I don't know where Julio is, but Bailey's here somewhere.
We allowed to smoke in here?
No,
I would say no, sir.
that's
Shit.
behavior, gentlemen.
Anyone got any like nicotine
I would
gum?
say it's more suitable to ask for forgiveness.
Yes.
You know.
You know, I like that
Please don't
methodology.
get
Why
held
live in fear?
contempt. Joe, please don't
Why
get
live in
held
fear?
Please don't get held.
Shoot, no gum, sir. Sorry about that.
No, this court thing's so serious. Come on, guys, relax. No one's going to jail.
Yeah, we already did.
Shoot a cop! Shoot a cop! Shoot a cop!
The worst is over.
Right, but you can go to jail for contempt, Joe.
Contempt of what?
Oh yeah,
Contempt
that's
of
true. Yeah.
You can go to jail.
You know,
for
you wouldn't
contempt
know
of
anything
court.
about that, right?
I mean, seeing that I got 2x contempt because like the fucking dumb broad tried to forward my case like real quick. You know what happened to me? I tried to defend myself, and I got told by a judge that I had to make it snappy. Didn't even allow my witnesses to come through. So I questioned her on it, and I got contempt.
You know what's funny about that, Nino? They say the justice system is balanced. You know, that's the fucked up part of it.
It's fucked
You know?
up.
Well, you know
It's
how it's
fucked up.
balanced? You got a bunch of really good judges, and then you got a bunch that probably didn't even pass the bar.
Yeah.
Balanced like a butcher scale. You know, they put their thumb on it, lay it down.
Yep. Amen.
Oh man, you were looking good, Jaeger.
I don't have any money.
Oi, Moreau.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on?
Wait, what the fuck?
Janet, I'll be right back.
Lang, you need to see something.
right.
Of it.
Oh my god. Wait, is that actually fucking Lang or Jaeger? I'm genuinely confused right now.
Like,
Oi, Moreau.
What the fuck? Like, what the fuck is that?
What? Hey, don't laugh my fucking son, guys.
Kabuki?
I don't
Okay,
have,
don't my son.
any money. Dumbass. Dumbass.
Oi, Moreau.
Dumbass.
Hey, Jaeger,
Gabagool.
Bjorn,
I'm
that's,
going to ask everyone
Bjorn,
to
that's very
remove their
convincing.
hat, mask, anything of the sort. It's disrespectful
Oh.
here in the city hall. Please remove your hat and or mask.
You know it's disrespectful? Getting arrested
Oi,
without
Marone.
any cause, busting
Yep.
into my fucking residence.
All right, sir. I'm not a
yeah.
I'm not a police officer. I wasn't a part
I
of that.
cannot take my
Oh,
time.
okay. You're useless.
All right, sir. I will say that we are keeping
you
track
never
of
will.
any contempt charges. They're not something you want to play around with right now. So just
I
Are
played
you
around with your
fucking?
mind once. Okay,
Whoa,
all right,
hold
okay.
up there,
Okay.
DOC. Hold up there, fella. You want to fucking threaten people with contempt charges? I don't see you passing the fucking bar and standing up there as a judge. So maybe you don't fucking threaten my witnesses and clients, all right? Jog the
You
fuck
just got
along. I will
obedient.
speak to them politely.
Yeah, listen here,
Yeah.
fucking.
Alright, so
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, she bring the fucking heat.
Oh, he's folding his arms. Switch out my.
That's not a
So
hat,
I'm
that's a
gonna make
traffic
this real
cone.
simple that all of the judges
Well, I
have
mean, it's
given
been worn as a
DOC
hat, so I'm
permission
gonna-
to do what we need to do.
Oh, they
I'm
did.
sorry, I didn't hear
At this
a
moment,
single
no
thing
longer
through all that
fucking
stuttering.
try and big people.
Yeah, I
Stop
apologize.
giving him a hard time. Stop giving him a hard time. Stop
All
giving
right,
him a hard
we're
time.
sorry
I
for
would
everything.
recommend,
We're sorry, sir. Apologize.
but please remove any hats, masks, glasses.
My sponsors won't allow that, unfortunately.
Can
I can't remove my hand either.
Splinter is there
You can't
too.
remove your hat, that's fine. Glasses, I
Holy
didn't
shit, the
need
entire city's
your,
here.
hats. Yeah,
Don't
at least put your
have
bike out.
any money.
What if they're wearing prescription glasses? Do you
but
want them
yeah,
to be blind?
Glasses,
Are you
glasses.
scamming
Yo, you hear these
Minor
guys? They sound exactly
prescription.
like
He
it.
recanted
It's crazy.
glasses. He recanted glasses.
Don't be jealous, Donnie. Don't be jealous.
I don't trust these criminals.
I am my bike.
Sir, please remove your bike.
Oh,
from the
pulling
road.
Why would I be
Fucking
jealous?
assault rifles out
I'm
again.
appreciating
Good to
it.
see.
I mean, the only reason why I'm jealous is because they're doing a better impersonation than I ever have.
I thought you were gonna bring a suit, by the way, Donnie.
Guys, why do
What-
we look
what
like
is
we're all
this?
listening to a fucking song right now?
This is my fanciest fucking outfit I have. All right, give me a
It's your
break.
fanciest thing. We're gonna have to get you something real good.
Hey, the other suit that I had, I can't wear for obvious reasons.
Get your wife to go
You're
help
not even
get a
in the
suit.
court case.
What do you mean obvious reasons? For what?
Wait, really? Oh, I should have just worn it like a flex.
Need you to come and give me a lockpick. Hell, motherfucker, you're fired.
Hey, boys.
What?
Hey,
You're
hey,
fired.
hey. Can you just say, I love you, Donnie. You're a much better driver than me.
I love you, Donnie. You're a much better driver than me.
Oh, this is good. I'm saving that on my phone.
Don't be jealous, Donnie.
Where's?
Damn, look, the cops have no support, guys.
Excuse me, Mr. Chavez?
Yes, sir. I heard Murphy somewhere.
Yeah, would
Hey,
you,
what's
would
going
you
on,
like
Murphy?
me to refile that, that
Yes,
case for-
please do refile it. I'd appreciate that. Thank you very much.
I will do so.
Wait, are the judges around now? Cause like I wanted to fucking sue the
Yeah,
city
fine.
too. That one time when they wouldn't let me talk to my lawyer and shit.
I mean, I don't care.
It's too late. Fuck it.
No, you could probably still do it.
We rented 2 limos.
Dude, right now I just feel like railing a big fat fucking line of vitamin B.
Mr. Kane.
Vitamin B.
Okay.
He's saying creatine. He's trying to do
Creatine,
G Fuel. G Fuel.
Yes, absolutely.
What? You thought I was gonna say cocaine? Do I look like the kind of guy that would do cocaine?
No, not at
I would
all.
never make a judgment like that. Never. Ever.
Yeah, man.
Profiling.
Exactly.
Fucker.
I love the way they're doing the lang. Hey, top of the fucking hour every hour. It's time for a 60-second ad break, boys. Here it is. You already know what the deal is. If you no longer want to see the ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do it for $5 or for free over here with a
Oh,
Twitch
those
Prime.
are the officers over there. I just realized. What the fuck? Is that a cop over there in the gray suit? On the right?
Nah. I think I'm pretty sure.
Just the 3 in the front?
I don't even know
I'm
who
pretty
that
sure it's
one
a
guy
lawyer.
Next time I saw a court, this fucking slam pack that was in the Rust Belt didn't go down too nice. Let's see how this works out over here.
That one cop with the
Over
white hair,
here.
his suit doesn't even
This
fucking
here,
fit him.
this
What's
white
going on?
over here.
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't like the way I sound. Okay, I see how it is. Is it because I wouldn't be a... Is it because you didn't pursue me as a witness? Is that what's going on right now?
No, it's merely a fucking observation meant to be humorous at the time there, Donnie, alright?
Oh, all right. Sorry, I'm a little sensitive right now.
Hey, Otto.
Ask if you buy a ticket for the bike.
Hey.
This is real fucking tense.
Oh yeah, it'll get worse. Trust me, when I start fucking shouting, when we start shouting at cops, it's gonna get real tense, alright?
Boring! Wow.
I don't have any money. Dumbass. Tal, you're fired.
Hey, guys, excuse me.
Wait, Buddha.
Guys, well, why are we all nodding our heads?
Are we jamming?
What do you mean?
You're all nodding in agreement of the pursuit of justice.
Oh, true.
We're just all really in sync.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
E ating one be airi.
Tony, come over here, Tony.
What?
Man, if this is left versus right side, we got the numbers.
That's not quite how court shakes out there, Mr.
Alright, somebody mind giving me a
Close.
push through these? I'm not gonna stay too awful long. So, I
So is this a guild war or something?
We almost got it.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
There we go.
Is he attacking a judge right now? Oh my god.
No, get behind it. Give it a kick. Give it a kick.
Get it. Hey, there you go.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Hello, Mr. Denzel.
Hey, Denzel.
Hey,
Mr. B.
Hey, gabagool. Top of the hour.
Just blew my nose, guys.
Money.
Can
Dumbass.
make it quick. Go.
You're fired.
I would miss court.
That's fine.
Excuse me, boys. I'm gonna get out there. I'm gonna fight the fight.
Problem.
There we go.
Oh my god, Otto.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ, for what?
Yeah, Ephraim.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Glorion.
Not bad, how about you?
Hey, what's going on, Denzel? Looking good. Lando.
Glorion.
What's up, Nino? Yes.
You have the piss bottle?
Do you think we have
Yeah.
7 minutes?
Of course. Probably.
Okay.
Bjorn,
Can you hand it over?
What do you need 7 minutes?
Oh,
Bjorn, I see what you're doing.
I
It's great.
saw this. There's like this thing, this
Here you go.
this movie coming out
Oh,
soon.
yeah.
And I want to watch the movie, but I you know, it's 7 minutes long.
Go ahead. What's it called? Say it, Nino.
Probably do.
It's called
Oh my god, all the cops.
Say it, Nino. You won't.
It's called Fuck
You
the
don't have the
Cop
balls
Part
to
2.
say it.
Yeah,
I
Fuck
wanna
the
go see
Cop
that
2.
too.
The trailer. Oh, it's really
Okay.
good. It looks very good.
I don't think you have 7
representing?
Not the cops.
All rise.
Is that real? Holy shit. Sounds like a dystopia.
All rise.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we got a good judge.
Give me a moment to get the case.
Right.
File this paperwork very quickly.
Boom, 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 dum, boom. Dum, 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 dum. Bow, bow.
What's going on?
Dum.
Go for some fucking pussy.
What?
Right now? Like right here?
Yeah. It's been a year since I've had sex.
Oh, we can take turns doing that.
An entire year? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Take turns doing what?
Why don't you just buy it?
Yeah. But I'll
I think you can buy
I'll
it.
go through
Point
it.
me in the right direction.
I've never
There's
had
like
sex.
plenty of apps.
All right, court is now in session. This is going to be the criminal appeal of Otto Delmar et al. Myself and Your Honor, Judge Weston and Justice Montag is going to be presiding over this case. The defendants are going to be Otto Delmar, Dean Watson, Nino Chavez, Lang Buddha, Gomer Colton, and Tony Corleone. The statement is going to be as follows. On February 25th,
I'm so sorry.
Careful. On February 25th, 2021, the Diamond Casino and Resort was unlawfully searched by officers of the LSPD. During this search, officers encountered an antagonized situation, then later pressed charges concerning the altercation without any physical evidence present to substantiate the charges. And there's a list of charges as follows, which I will go over. But before we go into those charges, I want to make a few things very clear. This case will be ran very tight. There will be no outbursts from either side. We have a plethora of witnesses to get through. So keeping these outbursts to a minimum is going to be crucial so that we can get through this in a timely fashion. Does everybody understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Honor,
I cannot hear the sound of somebody
crunching on chips right now.
Oh, sorry.
Anybody that's crunching
found
on
them.
chips,
Did I stop
any
eating here or did I go?
extra
Where's the
noise
restaurant? They're
that's coming
closed.
from the peanut gallery I've already given the Department of Corrections, if they find you, they will remove you, and you will not be allowed to come back here. So whoever it is, cut it out right now. Has it been stopped? Has it been stopped?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Majesty.
If it does happen to continue, that person will be held in contempt of court. And just because we started off before I even got through this introduction, it's going to be a $10,000 fine and 300 months in the Bolingbrook State Penitentiary. Y'all understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Whoever that was, if you are found, that's what's going to happen.
Why?
So, coming down, the charges looking to be appealed by Otto Delmar is going to be attempted murder of a government employee, felony obstruction of justice, resisting arrest, disobeying a peace officer. These are all the charges you wish to appeal at this time, Otto Delmar.
Yeah.
Confirmed. Thank you.
Mate.
Nino Chavez, the charges you are looking to appeal today is going to be accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee ×2, felony obstruction, justice, resisting arrest. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Nino Chavez.
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
You may need to step forward so that way.
He said yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
I plead not guilty to. I don't even know what the hell happened.
Do you mind if I relay them, Your Honor, so that you can hear it?
That's fine.
Okay.
On behalf of Lang Buddha, accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee ×2, felony obstruction of justice, and resisting arrest is all the charges named here. The charges he wishes to appeal.
Mr. Langbuda, are you appealing all charges at this time?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. Langbuda submits a not guilty plea.
Gomer Colton, accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee ×2, felony obstruction of justice, and resisting arrest. Are all these charges the charges you wish to appeal today?
Yes, sir. Not guilty.
Gomer Colton submits a not guilty plea, Your Honor, to all charges.
Tony Corleone, accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee, felony obstruction of justice, and resisting arrest. Are all these charges the charges you wish to appeal today?
Excuse me. Do you mind if I get the microphone?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, sir.
Could you repeat it one more time, Your Honor?
It's going to be accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee, felony obstruction of justice, and resisting arrest.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. With that being said, I believe we can move into opening statements. But before I will turn it over to the judges to my left and right, if they have any more words they wish to say, they can do it at this time before we go into opening statement.
I'd like to go over how contempt is going to work. Because we have so many witnesses, we're not going to really tolerate any kind of outbursts. You'll be warned initially. Consider this your first warning. You'll be warned a second time if there is another outburst. However, if we have to shush you a third time, you will receive a $2,500 fine, as well as be sent off to Bolingbrook for 200 months. If this happens again and you accrue a second contempt charge, you'll receive the same time and fine. If we have to issue a third one, fourth, and so on, it increases to a $5,000 fine and a 400-month stay at Bolingbrook.
Light work.
Keep in mind, we have a lot of witnesses, a lot of testimony to get through, so please, no outbursts.
Holy shit.
Your Honor, Justice Stanton.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, we didn't go over Mr. Dean Watson's charges.
I did skip that one. Dean Watson. I'm sorry.
For you guys to understand a frame of reference, Tony got caught with like
government employee times
300
2,
bags of coke
felony
and
obstruction
murder,
of
and he went to
justice
jail for
times 1,
400
felony
months.
Possession of a firearm class 1 times 4, and resisting arrest. Are you wishing to appeal all these charges today, Mr. Watson?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Sorry about that. That being said, we've gotten through everything. Do you have anything you want to add, Montag?
Yes, I would like to address the attorneys directly. Counsel, remember that whenever you are filing objections today, you are filing them with this court and not with each other. But we will not be tolerating any grade school bickering back and forth.
That's for another thing. I'm saying, in comparison to contempt.
Objection, just short and plain statement of your objection, the reason for it. The counsel opposing you will be given a chance to rebut that objection.
Motherfucker,
If
I know
court
this is a
requires
shootout.
Anything further, it will ask for it. I am not afraid to send an attorney to jail for contempt of court today. Is that understood by all?
Bro, people in
counsel present?
RP chat literally are like,
Yes, Your Honor.
Streamer,
Yes,
you
Your Honor.
lived through these experiences, but actually I know better
That
than you.
being said, let's go ahead and get into our opening statements. Prosecution, please open a statement.
Your Honors, exigent
that's what we're
circumstances
gonna have
is
to cue.
defined as an emergency situation requiring swift action to
whenever
prevent
that
imminent
comes
danger to
pow
life
gun
or serious
thing,
damage to property,
tongue
order
pow,
for
baby.
stall the imminent escape of a suspect or destruction of evidence. Swift action, such as entering a private property without stopping to gather a warrant, is required when acting to prevent imminent danger to life, such as that posed by the use of deadly force, or to prevent destruction of evidence such as bloodstains or casings that one might find at a shooting. These are circumstances where the courts have ruled time and time again in cases such as Missouri v. McNeely and State v. Hathaway that officers do not have time for sustained reflection or deliberation during circumstances such as these. Circumstances which require prompt action based on the information at hand. The information at hand in this case being shots reported as fired within the grounds of the Diamond Casino and Resort. These shots
What the
created the
fuck?
accident circumstances necessary to perform a warrantless
Bro, they're going to
search.
jail, bro.
Accident circumstances has also been ruled to include situations where a reasonable police officer would believe his safety or the safety of others was threatened, as well as whether or not a reasonable officer may believe a serious crime had been committed. Considering the circumstances at hand, shots fired in a casino resort, a place where large amounts of money often change hands, and a roll of the dice can change a man from complacent to desperate and emotions run high, it's hard to imagine any reasonable officer would not believe that shots fired inside the establishment were a threat to the safety of those within. It'll be shown here today that not only did officers enter legally and properly, but the crimes alleged did occur. When officers Faley and Dulio entered the penthouse on the 25th of February, they were able to identify several individuals inside. These
Holy
individuals
shit.
included Otto Delmar, Gomo Colton, Tony Corleone, Lane Buddha, Dean Watson, and Nino Chavez. Officers attempted to detain these individuals, however, none of them cooperated, even going so far as to threaten officers directly. Despite the best effort of officers on scene, events devolved from there, finally concluding in a shootout in the penthouse itself and a 2-hour-long standoff. We will show today, beyond any reasonable doubt, that Otto Delma is guilty of 2 counts of attempted murder of a government employee, as well as 1 count each of felony obstruction of justice, resisting arrest, and disobeying a police officer. Dean Watson is guilty of 2 counts of accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee, as well as 1 count each of felony obstruction of justice and resisting arrest. Nino Chavez is guilty of 2 counts of accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee, and 1 count both of felony obstruction of justice and resisting arrest. Lane Buddha is guilty of 2 counts of accomplice to attempted murder of government employee, 1 count of both felony obstruction of justice and resisting arrest. Gomer Colton
Bro, when you're a
is
lawyer,
guilty of 2
when the
counts of accomplice
prosecutors
to
got
attempted
this
murder
level of
government
fucking
employee,
detail, you're
1 count of
fucked.
both felony obstruction of justice and resisting arrest. And Tony Corleone is guilty as well
Corleone.
of 2 counts of accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee, as well as 1 count of both felony obstruction of justice and resisting arrest. And we will prove today that the court should find them so guilty.
I am so excited for
Thank
the
you,
part where
prosecution.
they
Go ahead and
explain
have
how a
opening
bullet
statements from the
ricocheted
defense.
the back of somebody's fucking head. I can't wait for that part.
Good, guys.
Me too, me too, me
Thank
too.
you, thank you. Your Honorable Presiding Judges, people of the court,
Wall there, it's much
today
harder
we
for
hear
us
the
to concentrate
facts
on
through
what we
testimony
do.
as to what happened at the Diamond Casino and Resort on February 25th, 2021. The facts are that officers breached private property without a warrant or probable cause of any exigent circumstances. A phone call does not provide substance to exigent circumstances alone, as the district attorney would have you believe.
Oh my
Your
God.
rights are more solid than that. As multiple appellate courts around the United States have
fuck are you
found,
saying,
phone
exigent
calls can be wrong
circumstances?
and require some level of corroborating evidence to show that
It's over.
officers can act as if exigent
It's
circumstances
over, boys.
are present.
He's gonna win.
Which could be found through even the most basic of investigation. You will find that no such investigation occurred during this event. No evidence was in plain sight of lawfully accessed areas to raise the inquiry to a search. And the officers were even instructed to vacate the premises by casino staff when confronted. They were asked to present a warrant. Hardly exigent circumstances of such a calm conversation could go underway. The fact that officers engaged with and antagonized violence against the occupants of the casino by firing upon a non-combatant while engaging a threat? How do you substantiate any sort of level of countercharging for accessory to attempted murder or the attempted murder of police officers when, in fact, the officers were, incidentally, firing at each other? During that conflict, an officer shot another officer in the back of the head. A fact that they submitted...
Whoa.
A fact that the
Objection, Your Honor.
attempts
Facts,
to
not
conceal.
evidence.
This is an opening statement, Your Honor. It is not... There are no evidence that have been presented that would substantiate it. It is a claim that will be substantiated throughout the day.
Yeah. Pretty sure they did submit his medical report.
May I continue?
Oh my God.
My dick's
Oh,
so
Connor,
fucking
the judge
hard right now
broke.
for explaining.
The judge broke, guys.
All three of the judges broke.
The system
Oh, they
broke.
had the three
Patriot.
for redundancy.
Where would this be found?
This is there's a medical report and a police report. Neither of these state that the shot came from his fellow officer.
Your Honor, was my rebuttal heard, or was something going on there?
No, it wasn't.
I heard your rebuttal. I am going to overrule at this time. This is an opening statement. We traditionally do not allow facts not in evidence as an objection during opening statements for the simple reason that evidence has not yet been presented. We don't expect opening statements to be simply confined to
Cops
what is,
literally didn't
plainly
fucking put it in the report.
You may continue, Counselor Splainer.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll continue at the beginning of that sentence. During this conflict that was organized by officers, one officer shot another in the back of the head, incidentally. A fact that the submitted police report attempts to conceal, but we will reveal it before you today.
Oh.
The array of charges before you submitted inside of this police report, and the lack of
Wow, she
evidence
just
that you will
objected to an
observe
opening? What the fuck?
to substantiate these charges will prove the facts that at hand. The facts that officers are failing to respect the law
Nodders.
and the boundaries of their authority. That their constituents that they serve as officers of the peace do have rights against unreasonable seizures of private property, where they do have a reasonable expectation of privacy. Officers failing to obey lawful instructions by casino staff, that in which the casino staff ordered the officers to vacate the premises without a warrant, and an obtuse laziness from the prosecution, in which they pressed not really unique charges on each individual perpetrator. They instead elected to press the same charges on their air quotes shooters, as they did to a man who got struck over the head with a police flashlight after telling an officer to produce a warrant. We're going to argue these facts, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, defense.
Fuck that guy.
Let's go ahead and have first witness get called by the prosecution.
So fucking hard right now.
Your Honor, we require a sidebar.
What?
Sidebar. All right.
All right.
They're like, oh shit, we better drop the charges.
I can hear saying the
Things are looking
system's
up,
so
aren't
here
they?
falling apart.
Sidebar before the
Bag, baby. I'm gonna
This
fuck
system's
you
falling
so
apart.
fucking good after this shit.
Let's
I'm gonna bend your
I don't know if
fucking
you can
judge's
fact me, though.
table
My
and fucking
stomach's all
grind you.
fucked.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give
I
a
want you guys
fuck.
to
I'll
fuck
eat that shitty ass.
Oh, you're saying I'm gonna fucking, you want me to ride you and throw up all over you while I fuck
Hell
you?
yeah, that's gonna feel
Hell
so
yeah,
fucking
baby.
hot. That hot.
Oh,
oil
what the
girl fucking
fuck?
touching my back.
What the fuck?
My
These are your
God.
boys.
What
We
the
can hear you.
These your
Bro,
boys.
hey, boys, not in front of the entire fucking city, all right?
Jesus.
Put it right
The rest of the city doesn't need to know the kind of weird shit we get into, you know?
Oh my
Annie.
God damn.
Keep it down.
You know when Joe's eyes wide, the day
Ow, you're fired.
fuck's making fun of my life.
Okay, I don't do any of that stuff that they're doing, okay?
Yeah, whatever you say, Donnie.
Hey,
Whatever you
sure,
say.
I'm in the normal shit. I'm in the normal shit like puppy play.
Belly button when I'm smashing
like
you from behind.
puppy play, right?
Officer, we need you, sir.
Normal things like puppy play.
Yeah, well, puppy play seems fucking normal compared to whatever the fuck they were talking about.
Puppy play, Donnie.
No, I'm not, but I would rather take that charge than anything else.
Hey, come on, Dwani, when you gonna drill me, huh?
Yeah, you seem like you're holding his waist.
Hey, Dwani, come on. Stop waiting around. Drill my ass, huh? Come on, Dwani.
Grab him by the waist, Don.
Hey, you
Come
getting me
on,
horny
Dwani,
over
stop
here,
fucking
alright?
around. Stop being a fucking pussy, huh?
Listen,
Come on.
justice gets me real fucking hard, alright? Don't test me.
Boys, I need to blow my
Grab him by
nose.
the waist. You're gonna blow my nose too. I'll be right back, guys.
They're gonna do
Shaking,
coke in the
get it.
bathroom.
Use the restroom.
When you gonna drill me?
Drill you after this
Come on,
fucking
Don.
case is done, alright? You know, these motherfuckers aren't crazy enough to.
Oh yeah, they are. They are.
Are you fucking?
They are.
Oh,
Already
great.
did.
I got some acid. I'm about to drop right now.
You have some extras.
Let me get out.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate the gift.
Oh, thanks, Bjorn.
What the fuck is this creep doing, mate?
That's how I took a shit. You take a shit like that, sir?
Oh, okay.
You got a problem with that?
I was just coming in here to
No,
you know,
how
to
are you
pee.
so tall? Are you standing on top of the toilet? I just take a shit standing up.
That's
You
fucked
sure?
up. I'm gonna blow my nose over here, I think.
Hey guys.
I just, you know, I came in to pee and not to tell you that
just blowing our nose.
Officer Base
what's
running
that,
in
Sam?
here, you know?
Wait, is Sam in here?
No, it's bad. I'm taking shit, man.
Jesus, you only got a small dick.
Excuse me. Oops, sorry. Sorry. I apologize. Oh, thank you.
Nice. You feel good?
Yeah, you know, it makes me forget things. It's good.
Yeah. Well, maybe don't do that before you go to the stand, mate.
Oh, I would love to do it right before I hit the stand. That'd be amazing. Yeah, yeah.
Did you know Mr. Buddha has a warrant? He's going to jail regardless.
Hey, that warrant's bullshit.
Oh. Fuck, he heard me. He heard me.
Hashtag federal.
You guys know. It's that federal judge. Goop.
Hey, Lion, come here.
You got it, Hudson? I don't think he heard you.
What's up?
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Are you okay, Sir Lag?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, you know. I'm good, you know. I'm good. I'm good, alright, I'm good.
Why are you breathing so hard?
Come on, Tony. Yeah. Nice.
Nice work.
Hey, what the fuck is going on in this sidebar? It turned into a whole separate court case on its own.
Very commendable.
Yeah, I wonder. You know what's probably happened? They're probably like, all right, listen, we didn't know that one of the officers shot someone in the back of the head, so we'd like to reschedule this.
What the fuck is taking so long?
They claiming it's a ricochet.
Wait, you think that was new? That was this?
Yeah, that's what they claim.
Shouldn't have show up in discovery. They didn't look at the fucking evidence.
you think the cops provided them evidence?
I mean, that's nuts. That
Cops
oh.
doing their job? Come on, please.
First witness, please.
Apparently, they're doing a job killing other
At this
cops.
time, Your Honor, we'd like to call Dan Faley, Officer Dan Faley, to the stand.
Fucking
Failure or the
It's the one that looks like the cheap budget Joe King.
It's gonna be contempt of court on you, Tony Corleone. It's gonna be $2,500, 200 months in the Bolingbrook State Penitentiary. Don't say anything else.
Sorry, there, Saint.
Alrighty, Mr. Faley. Do you swear to tell
Wrangler
the
is
truth,
not
the
involved
whole
in
truth,
this.
and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury?
Did she? I didn't.
Oh, speak up.
Yeah, just gotta
bailiff.
speak up.
I'm sorry?
You may need to speak up, bailiff.
You're only from here.
Alrighty. Did I start or?
Yeah, just
Go ahead,
start from the
again.
beginning. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Mr. Faley, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole
Here's all
truth, and nothing
whispers
but the
with ear
truth?
level
So
10.
help you, Mitch.
I do.
All right. He's been sworn in, sir.
May begin.
Fuck, I can't hear
Officer
shit.
Faley, could you please state your full name and rank for the court, please?
It's Dan Faley, officer for the Los Angeles Police Department. I'm turning off the music, chat.
Were you on duty the 25th of February?
Yes, I was.
Did you receive a 911 call from the Diamond Casino and Resort on that date?
A dispatch call of shots fired at the resort.
What did you do when you first received that call?
I went to the resort, called myself there, asked for 77s, which is, some help to search the premises.
Where was dispatch informed where in the casino the call originated from?
As far as the location of the call, it came. I
think
as far as our
Spliner is a
GPS
paralegal
came up
in
as,
real life.
on like inside or on the casino.
Where did you end up discovering the result of the call? Where? Let me rephrase that. Sorry, Your Honor.
He's not. I thought he was a.
The shots fired.
No,
did you
BJP is the
discover
actual
where
lawyer.
Those shots originated from.
Yes, I did.
And where was that?
In the penthouse of the casino.
Did you reasonably believe that people in that room were in danger?
Someone said he was a
when I
fucking
saw
paralegal.
casings
And blood on the ground. Yes, I did. BJP's a real lawyer.
Were you able to identify anyone there?
Yes, multiple people.
Did any of the defendants attempt to prevent police from searching the scene?
Pretty much all of them.
Were you able to take any photos?
Yes. Once we were threatened multiple times with being harmed and shot, I asked my fellow officer to cover me. I pulled out my camera, took a couple of pictures of the scene.
Your Honor, I'm going to object to that as vague. Can we know the identity of this fellow officer?
Oh, Dilio.
Okay, this is going to be for all of the witnesses, including the one that's sitting on my stand right now. Whenever there's an objection on the floor, you are going to shut your mouth and wait until we have ruled upon said objection. Is that clear?
Oh, my apology, Your Honor.
All right, so the objection was vague as to knowing who the said officer was. Is there any rebuttal from prosecution?
No, Your Honor, I have no objections to that.
Vague usually applies to the question being vague, not the answer, Your Honor. We can clarify the answer with further questioning.
That is a bingo from DA Green. I'm going to overrule that objection. If you have issues with that, Counselor Spliner, feel free to ask a follow-up question on cross.
Understood. Thank you.
Did you get photos of
fucking
blood?
DA? Yes.
And of the casings?
Yes, I did.
Did you attempt to detain anyone?
When I entered the room, I tried to detain basically the first people I saw, which was Ling Buddha, who was shirtless, and then he ran back into a back room, and then Dean Watson came out and started screaming, so I attempted to put him in custody, to which I was met with a lot of resistance from multiple individuals.
Did you incapacitate Mr. Watson?
Yes, after multiple times telling him to stop resisting, and multiple tasing, which seemed to not affect him whatsoever. I was forced to use a little more drastic force to get him into police custody, which was incapacitating him and then getting him into custody.
I put in jail. I'm not.
Which when
I'm
I was
not even one
tackled
of the
by,
people.
Nino Chavez, and that's when we were threatened with lethal force from them.
We
Okay,
drew our firearms and backed off and waited
thank you,
for
Mr.
more.
Bailey. So what occurred? Who threatened you specifically?
Otto Delmar is the first individual with the firearm.
Did he say anything specifically to you?
It was along the lines of you need to leave or we will shoot you.
Pogs.
Did you tell Mr. Delmar to put his gun down?
Multiple times.
Did Mr. Delmar shoot at officers?
Yes, he did.
That's a lie.
Were you able to specifically identify any other shooters?
The Otto Delmar's for one, for sure. Another male that was completely masked up.
Huh. That's me.
But during the shooting, there was definitely more than 3 to 4 shooters that I was taking shots from. I could not identify any others.
Were you injured in the exchange of gunfire?
Yes, I was shot multiple times.
Was Deputy Dulio shot?
Yes.
Wait, he was shot?
What occurred after Deputy Dulio was injured?
I was still receiving fire from 3 to 4 individuals due to the angles of fire I was taking from. I was able to sling his body across my shoulder and back out to the elevator, which they attempt to lock us in. But I don't believe the lock worked correctly, and we were able to escape down the elevator.
I never shot.
How long after you left did they emerge from the building?
I know he
I
killed
believe
his
it was
other
about
guy.
a 2-hour standoff.
Are you aware of in your professional capacity? Are you aware of why they finally emerged?
No.
Did you find anything within the penthouse when you searched it after the incident?
As officers searched it, there were, I believe, 4 weapons found inside with the.
They shot first and they killed one another. Or shot.
Identifying numbers on the weapons scratched off.
Were the individuals all still wearing the same clothes that they had been when you left?
No, multiple
Wait,
individuals.
they're
had
saying
changed.
I shot. They're saying I shot his
I
fucking
have no more
partner.
questions. I will
Bro, I
refer to my
literally did not shoot a single fire. I
For the
didn't shoot a
record,
single time.
Officer Bailey, could you specifically name the individuals you saw within the casino?
Yes, Otto Delmar, Dean Watson.
They're totally
Wayne
making
Buda,
this
Nino
up.
Chavez, and Gomer.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Any more questions on direct?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Are they lying?
Let's
Like,
go
what
ahead and
the
get
fuck
into
is
the
this?
cross-examination from the defense. O'Banion, go ahead.
Hello there, Your Honor. I will be bouncing between Bailey's report. I hope you agree with that, considering
Uh-oh.
it's an evidence and part of the scope, as well as the
Uh-oh.
questions that were asked
Nino's
by
going
the
up there.
district
This is
attorney's
over.
office. Is that okay with you, Your Honor?
Yeah. Give me a moment to try and grab that.
What happened?
This police report. The number
That cop that
2249.
identified me. I've never met him before.
That is correct, Your
Prior
Honor.
to that event.
Give me a second.
I think.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So, Mr. Bailey,
Yes, ma'am.
why did you search the roof prior to going into the penthouse?
I was just searching every floor that was open and accessible. Ground floor first, then up to the roof.
Did you speak to anybody inside the ground floor?
I know I
Motorcycle.
identified myself as an officer multiple times. There was nobody to
That's not
exactly
the
talk
question
to.
I asked Dan. I asked if he spoke to anyone.
No, there was nobody to talk to, madam.
Thank you, Dan. All right. Did you attempt to make contact with anybody working the casino anywhere near the rear areas?
Just whoever was on the first and top floor. If I found an individual to find, I couldn't find anybody.
All right. Did you call for backup before or after entering the casino?
Before.
Before entering the casino, did any officers respond?
Yes, Julio was said he was on his way.
Okay, did you enter the casino alone?
Yeah, the first floor I was alone.
How much time elapsed between you entering the casino and you going into the penthouse there?
Probably 2 to 3 minutes.
You state that you saw Mr. Delmar inside the penthouse. Did you see him immediately upon entering?
No, madam.
No, madam. Because see, that contradicts what you wrote in your report here. The individuals that you initially tried to get into custody was Lang Buddha, Goma Carlton, Tony Corleone, Nino Chavez, Dean Watson, and Otto Delmar. It does very specifically state that, Dan. So which is it?
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel is testifying.
It's not Sorry, Your Honor.
That's perfectly fine. Appreciate you pausing. Rebuttal.
If I may rebut, I am merely reading the police report and asking Mr. Faley to clarify, as he has testified something very different in this courtroom already. Your Honor, I'm asking for clarity.
Rum.
I am going to overrule the objection on the grounds that counsel is simply reading portions of the report in as, potential impeachment evidence. Objections overruled.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, Mr. Faley, allow me to reiterate. You testify that you saw Mr. Delmar, or rather, you state in your report that you saw Mr. Delmar inside the penthouse there initially. So you're now saying that that's not the case. Which is it, Mr. Faley?
No, I don't recall stating that at all. They were all inside the room.
Your
when
Discord is a
when I
shit
entered. They
show
came out
right
the
now,
back room.
please.
Mr.
Fuck
Faley,
you.
I just asked you if you saw Mr. Delmar initially. You said no. To which I then
Okay, when you say initially, are you mean the first 3 seconds I came in the room,
yes,
or within the
absolutely.
minute, or
yes, as soon as you
no.
went into the penthouse, that was my original question, Mr. Faley.
The dumbest
As soon as I
person on the
entered
planet is the
penthouse,
person who
within
comes
a
in here and is
couple
like,
seconds, they
fix
were
your
all out
Discord.
screaming at me.
Your Honor,
Almost got a
objection,
contempt of
this
kissing
is
the Rust
misstatement of
Vegas.
evidence.
If I may rebut, Your Honor, I can read the report.
Briefly, DA Green, will you elaborate on what you mean by that?
The report states he entered, looked for casings, blood on the floor, and then at that time, after he had done these things, tried to get these individuals into custody. That's not immediately. That is after a period of time.
Rebuttal.
If I may rebut, that's why I'm asking the questions, Your Honor. If I may read the report very specifically, it states that Mr. Faley entered the penthouse, looked around, and then attempted to get all of the named individuals, including Mr. Delmar, into custody. I am merely reading the report as it is written, Your Honor.
All right. I am going to overrule the objection, but you are bordering on badgering with this line. Wrap it up in 1 or 2 questions.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Your Honor. I think I've stated what I need to state with that. How soon after entering the penthouse did you take photos there, Dan?
I'd say about 2 minutes when we were threatened with violence.
So you took photos after you were threatened with violence?
Correct. Just to make sure I get everything before the scene could be contaminated with any bullet fire or casings, anything like that.
Did you gather any of those casings or blood?
And considering they had guns out, there was no time to, madam.
Okay, that's fine then. It's all right. You know, we can collect everything, I suppose.
Your Honor, she is being unprofessional with that kind of comment.
Is there an objection there, or are you just commenting on her general decorum?
I mean, the objection would be badgering. She is continuing to antagonize the witness.
If I may rebut,
You may.
I would like to state that having a cordial conversation with the individual that I am questioning is not unprofessional, Your Honor.
Rebut.
And I take that incredibly personally.
Well, I am sorry that you take it incredibly personally, Counselor O'Banion. I am going to sustain that one. Try to refrain from comments like that between your questioning.
Absolutely, okay. Mr. Faley, who did you attempt to detain initially there?
It would be the initial one. As soon as I had the ability to detain somebody, would be Watson.
So Dean Watson was the first person you detained. Is that correct?
I attempted to, correct. They were all technically under detainment, but trying to get them into cuffs was quite difficult.
Yeah, I guess Sorry, allow me to clarify. I'm trying to ask which one you would like physically attempted to put into cuffs first.
That would be Watson.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much. Right. Sorry, give me 1 second there, Your Honor. I'm just looking through some notes a second. All right. Can you describe any of the clothes that those individuals were wearing initially?
Being that this was about a month ago, that's a little difficult. What I can recall is Ling Buddha being completely shirtless with his beautiful artwork on his body. I can't really recall the exact attire of everybody else.
Can you describe the tattoos on his body?
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's almost like a full body tattoo, but in front, it's kind of cleared down his sternum. Almost like a suit jacket. It's kind of cool, to be honest with you.
Okay. All right. Who shot first? Dan?
I believe Otto Delmar when he raised his firearm at us, and then police shot back.
Okay. Just. So it's Otto Delmar, right? Because obviously in the report that you wrote,
Bro,
you
they
state
shot
that a male
first.
in a
They
black
shot
suit and
each
black
other.
mask opened fire on you.
I don't think a
Dan.
single shot of ours actually hit them.
So is it both of them, or is it Mr.
They
Delmar
literally
then?
used Marlboro as a human shield.
Firearm would be
Your Honor,
pretty
this
much-
is again a misstatement of evidence.
Is this?
The report
Bro, this is
specifically
real
states him
RP right
and
here.
A black male, him and a male in a black suit and black mask opened fire. So the report specifically states both Mr. Delmar and the male dressed in black opened fire.
What was the specific objection? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
It's misstatement of evidence.
I'm a black male now, boys.
If I may rebut, Your Honor.
You may.
With a
She's
quote,
right. Italians are actually POC, so she's not
Open
wrong
quote.
about that.
Otto then turns around, walks back, and him and
Honestly.
a male in a black suit and black mask opened fire on officers.
First time I ever
Stated
felt
that the male
represented,
in
you
the
know,
black mask and black suit
as an
opened
Italian man in a court of
However,
law.
I will understand that there is
Gonna log
somewhat
out.
of a confusing way of writing it, Your Honor.
I am going to overrule the objection on the grounds that I would like clarity on this particular point. Very similar to the Star Wars movies, knowing who shot first is going to be very important for this.
Absolutely, Your Honor. I agree.
I agree.
That's Han
As stated
Solo.
in the
He's saying that
report,
because
the two males, Otto and the one in the black clothing and black mask, strafed out and started opening fire on us.
it's literally
That's
not
when
true.
officers returned fire.
It's literally not true.
What weapon were you using then?
At first, I was using my 9mm pistol.
At first, you were using it. When did you switch?
When my colleague was incapacitated and I was heavily outnumbered.
Could you tell us a bit about that incapacitation, please, Dan?
I mean, what do you want to know about it?
Oh,
I was
you
being
must have
shot
seen
upon
it.
and
You were
my
right there.
correct. I was being shot at and my colleague and companion went down on the ground.
You were being shot at, and he went down on the ground.
Pretty sure that.
Correct. We were both being shot at and then he fell to the ground.
Do you know what injuries he
I'm thinking
sustained?
the same thing, Don.
From the report that I
Listen, Dan,
read,
we're
it
pretty
was
sure this is
some
not
sort
how
of
it went down.
ricochet from the back.
Wait. From the report that you read, weren't you there?
Ma'am, I was focusing on shooting the people that were shooting at me.
So you were shooting at the same time.
The people that were shooting at me, yes, ma'am.
So you were firing forwards. Was Dulio in front of you or
That's
behind
how
you?
guns. That's how guns work, madam.
All right, you don't need to patronize me there, Dan. Were you firing forwards? Was Dulio in front of you? Sorry, or behind you?
He was in front of me to my left.
Okay, excellent. All right.
I'm gonna fucking blow this motherfucker's head off after we're done.
They can probably hear you like the fucking corrections officer.
All right. So jumping back a little bit, do you remember Marlo Stanfield
literally
being
say
in
the
the
word.
room at any point?
Yes. I don't know how he got up there or how he got in cuffs, but he was somehow in the elevator shaft. I really don't know how.
Did you, Mr. Dulio cuff him?
You're gonna have to ask him because again, I have no idea.
Okay. All right.
Yo.
Did you leave
Look who it is.
individuals cuffed and detained up there when you fled the scene?
The only individuals that I was able to get into custody was after I incapacitated Mr. Dean Watson, who was still screaming at the top of his lungs on the ground. But then I backed off as the.
I like that he's RP
threat
checking the
was,
fucking
started to
admin,
escalate.
dude.
As far
Did
as
you get
this
anybody
Mr.
else?
Stanfield, I don't know.
Like one of the main.
Did you get anybody else into cuffs?
No, I did not.
You did not get anyone else into cuffs.
Objection, Your Honor, asked and answered.
That's true. I'll sustain that myself, Your Honor. It is this and it's. I apologize.
All right. All you've got to say is no rebuttal. I'll be the one who sustains it. So objection
Thank you, Your
sustained.
Honor. Absolutely. Sorry for trying to do your job. I don't think I've got any further questions for this.
I'm gonna throw myself in Coil's chat.
Your Honor.
If
Thank
you
very, very
minigame,
much,
you
but I
will
would
get
like to put
punished.
him up for recall if that's okay.
I also have some questions for him, Your Honor. When Miss O'Banion abates the podium.
Okay. Faley's up for recall. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Go ahead, Splana. Just marking. Faley, you are up for recall, but go
This
ahead.
is Coil speaking. You're done, buddy. That's it. Finito. Hasta la
Right, thank you, Your
vista.
Honor.
We gave you a chance and you shitted and cummed all over it.
Officer
Please
Faley,
exit the
have
game
you
and throw
seen,
away your
the
computer.
people's
We
aid that
asked
was
for no
introduced
meta
into
and you
evidence by
did
the
it
district
anyway.
attorney?
See you on Zelda, buddy.
Let me.
Objection, Your Honor. This is gonna be out of scope.
Pretty good, right? This is a pretty good Coil.
Rebuttal.
Considering that the object
Right?
of evidence is directly
Right?
concerning the shootout and its layout, I find it to be incredibly irrelevant, Your Honor.
You find it to be incredibly relevant. How does that make it in scope?
No, I just.
Oh, excuse me. Because we've discussed the room
Hasta la
layout
fucking
and multiple
vista,
different
buddy.
locations where Officer Faley was, where Deputy Dulio was. I apologize. I responded to the wrong objection. That is how it would be in scope. Is that it is describing the layout of the shootout that we have that during the direct line of questioning was described very thoroughly.
Give me a moment to take a look at this piece of evidence.
Shitted and cummed. It was a nice touch. Did you read that or come up with it? No, I just read it. Your free hit accents are terrible. Give us a break. Actually, testify he shot you while shooting through his partner. First of all, I just found out. My character just found out.
The fuck?
There was someone who was saying my accents were really fucking good in the Grand Theft Auto GTRP subreddit. Actually, where is it? Hold on, I saw that
Objection's gonna
shit.
be overruled.
Thank you, Your Honor. So to restate the question, Officer Faley, have you seen the rough layout of the shootout entered as the People's A?
Indeed, I have.
Okay. So is that an accurate depiction of where you were in relation to Deputy Dulio when he was shot?
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Okay. Could you reference the People's B for me as well? Frank Dulio's medical report.
Again, I'm gonna object to out of scope, Your Honor.
Rebuttal.
Again, we have.
I'm not even sure if there was a question that was thrown for that.
I was asking Officer Faley if he had referenced the People's B, if he knew that it exists, and if he would look at it. That was the question that was objected to.
I am going to overrule at this time. DA, keep that one in your pocket just in case this goes somewhere else. Earlier in his testimony, Officer Faley did indicate that he had read reports related to Dulio's shooting. That this may be one of them. So,
What was the question?
Thank you, Your Honor. To continue, can you open up the medical report of Deputy Dulio, referenced as the People's B?
Okay.
Where is it?
I got that up.
Okay. Could you read that third sentence for me?
I found it. I literally looked for it, dude. Look at that. Hassan British accent is very good. LMAO.
Begins with the GSW.
I bet that guy's British too. The one who said it. His Irish
the
accent is
GSW
pretty
was just
legit.
above
Law.
the right ear, and it seemed to be a through and through, with the bullet entering the skin from just behind the ear, impacting the skull, and exiting from the front of the right ear.
Okay. From the depiction referenced within People's A, who was behind Deputy Dulio?
That would be me.
Did you shoot Deputy Dulio?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Your Honor, what? I'm gonna object to relevance on that question.
Well, the question has already been answered, but I'll entertain it. Rebuttal.
The relevance of one officer incidentally shooting another officer would be that that officer was incapacitated by a mishap by one of his fellow men in uniform, thus stating that the attempted murder of that officer was actually carried out incidentally by one of his fellow officers, and thus was a relevant charge to my clients at hand.
Your Honor, if I may add in to our rebuttal.
I'll allow it.
I would like to point out that Officer Faley has testified that they were both shot at by the criminals initially in starting the gunfight. So that in and of itself would be the attempted murder. Regardless of what happened to Officer Dulio, they were fired upon, which would then qualify for attempted murder. So again, there is no relevance to this line of questioning from him.
That is an excellent point, which I suggest you bring up during closing arguments. That objection is going to be overruled at this time.
All right. Officer Faley, when it comes to the, am I allowed to proceed, Your Honor? I apologize.
Imagine defending friendly fire after you lied about evidence, though. Did I misunderstand it? Is he like literally trying to defend?
Didn't want to overstep any boundaries.
Did he just try to defend
Officer
friendly
Faley,
fire after lying about after obfuscating the evidence?
So are the little reds? Is that an accurate depiction of the direction of origin from the shooters?
I'm sorry. Can you ask that again?
I apologize if that may have been confusing. I'm trying to find the best way to word this. The little red dots
I'm gonna talk
that are
my
in the
shit.
People's A that are supposed to be that are representing the suspects as they're directly called. Is that an accurate depiction of where they came from? Was the man in the black mask and the black suit, did he come from that direction towards you all?
Are you asking before or after the shooting started?
I would say either directly before shooting started or during the firefight.
His RP is really good. I mean, this is
They
really
were
good.
all
It's really
in the
good.
main room during the firefight, but that I believe they all came from that room before it started.
Can you do a politics stream over the court case?
You testified that you believe that this injury to Deputy Dulio to be caused by some level of ricochet, correct?
I hope my favorite.
That's what was.
I hope
written
my
in the,
favorite Twitch streamer
report.
Hasanabi reacts to this.
Again, I was
This
focusing
court
on
case.
not getting shot myself. So
Okay.
You know,
I
can't wait to give him my Twitch primes.
In your expert knowledge as an officer of the peace, do you?
Your Honor, I'm gonna
Oh
object to
shit!
this
Right
line of
now it's
questioning. In
almost
general, it's getting a
5
little
p.m.
bit,
Universal time,
questionable.
which means it's top of the hour. Every
Actually, I
hour
was,
he used to say,
going
"There's a
to that
60-second ad break."
I don't know why this is an argument. within the
You
police
do that
department,
accent,
right? I'd like
too.
to strike it from record.
Counselors, do we?
I bet he'd be running an ad right now if he could.
Yeah.
All right. Court is.
Sounds
We're
good.
going to be in recess.
And everybody knows the only way to avoid the ads is by subscribing with a Twitch Prime or a $5 subscription.
New to this court stuff. The sidebar means
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
I believe sidebar means that
That's kind of why they said
completely messed
sidebar,
up.
like.
Apparently we can fucking bend bullets and cause them to ricochet in the back of a fucking officer's head.
Oh, that.
Yeah, they got those. They got those wanted bullets.
I'm done. I know exactly what's happening.
You guys don't
Regardless,
understand, all right? Johnny fucking Silverhand came to the city and gave the cop one of the smart fucking weapons, locked onto the fucking target, hid behind the wall, shot the bullet, ricocheted off the fucking wall, and hit the officer.
Yeah, whoever this guy in the black was. I mean, I wasn't there, but
That's impressive.
yeah, he must have been a real good shot or something.
how the fuck how these fucking guys gonna be upholding the law when they're lying on the stand?
I don't understand that part.
That's
either.
my question.
How do you say?
Hey,
with
didn't you boys
full-
catch him? Isn't that a perjury charge? I mean, you caught him. The evidence itself.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan.
He states it ricocheted. There's no evidence that suggests that they did any like
ballistics.
Exactly,
Bro, this time they
So
took the
how did
sidebar
he
out of the
say
courtroom.
that he was that it was a ricochet to begin with?
This motherfucker pulled the camera out to take a photo. Being shot at.
Hey, I'm just curious.
My friend, you don't understand. It's the same type of bullets that hit JFK. All right.
This is impossible. But I'm literally a time traveler, so.
Yeah,
Is there a legal
way
way
to
Good joke. I stole from the chat.
legal way to bomb the courthouse?
I wish I could travel the fuck out
shut
of here.
up. If they hear you saying that shit, they're gonna fucking dismiss the case and we lose. Come on, relax.
But you didn't do
We got
anything
we
wrong.
got our final warning. We got our final warning already because somebody threatened the DA earlier.
Oh, really? What?
Wait, who did?
Wait, who did?
Who the fuck
I
did
wonder
that?
who did. It definitely wasn't me and
wonder who.
Otto. It definitely was not me and Otto.
Oh,
We gotta
motherfucker.
chill, guys.
We
Chill,
didn't
right?
say
Chill.
we're gonna kill her. It was a prank, boys.
It was
Should
a
I
prank.
shut up?
Yes, Denzel, yes.
Time
Hell
to
yeah.
throw.
Hey, can we
time
have
to
our own
throw.
sidewalk?
Time to throw.
Hey, go to the car, guys. Go to the car.
Are we allowed to?
Go to the car.
Are we allowed to have our own sidebar?
Hey, what's going on with
I
this
feel
guy
like we
taking
should.
notes back there? Hey.
What's going on, Pushy Paul over here, dude? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't like the notepad guy over
This guy
here.
that just fucking pushed you over.
Hey,
Did you not
buddy,
see
you got a
that?
problem?
What's going on?
Sus.
Shit.
I mean,
Yeah,
he might be
and
a
I
news
watched this on
reporter.
my phone.
Relax.
You think that's illegal?
That's bad news for us.
Sidebar,
No, it's not because they're
I'm
fucking
freaking
standing
shit
up there
watching my
making all
phone.
kinds of bullshit. I'm sure they're picking up on it too.
I don't know when I get called up.
I just
I'm
don't
gonna
know
take a
how
shit.
Fuck it.
how the justice system in Los Santos works. I mean, they are a part of the same justice system, the judges and the cops, you know. So
If only we had the judge from Rust Vegas. I don't have any money, dumbass.
it's so fucking good. It's so good. It's like he's here right now.
Ricocheted a 190-degree angle.
I have any money,
That
dumbass.
doesn't even make sense.
Dumbass. Tell, you're fired.
How? We might as well just go up there and fucking lie like.
Motherfucker.
Damn, son.
This guy's got binoculars now. Is he? What the fuck is going on, dude?
Yo,
I don't like this guy.
I don't know if I'm gonna get called for questioning.
Hey, what's going on with this bald guy? What is he, like Miami Vice? What's this outfit he's wearing?
Think he wants a kiss.
Just kiss him.
It'd be a shame if this bald guy tripped and his gun holster went off and it shot him in the side of his body and he bled out and died.
Wow.
That's very specific.
Yeah, those are things that happen. Those are events that transpire sometimes.
I never seen this.
You sure that safety's
Just
on?
imagine you could.
Is it a Miss
run out
Bister's
over here,
episode?
You like take a step over here. I put my leg out. You trip. The gun goes off.
Hey, how'd you get that nice watch,
Then kiss
officer?
him.
Hey, officer, how'd you get that nice watch? Is that civil assets forfeiture right there? Nice little Rolex on your arm.
Oh, I got it from your dad.
That's not true.
Wait, did
Because
he
I was
arrest
actually
your dad?
fucking his mom last night and his dad wasn't around.
You motherfucker!
And he was at my house. Getting fucked in the ass.
Yeah, what's up?
What?
Yeah, my dad likes to have gay sex with you. I don't understand. Is that supposed to be a problem?
This puppet play going on, all right?
Are you?
grab the
No, it's
collar.
not puppet play. It's puppy play.
Puppet play.
Wait, you're into puppet
Yes,
play?
he's-
What the fuck is puppet play?
What the fuck? Yeah, is that like
Oh,
fucking like
puppet.
Sesame
You've never
Street
tried
or some
puppet
shit?
play before?
Yeah, puppet play is weird, but puppy play? No, that's good.
Hey, where'd you hear about puppy play from?
No, I
You.
said puppet play.
No.
What the fuck is puppet play?
Yeah,
Look
what
it
is
up.
this puppet play, Donnie?
I believe it's when you
What-
fuck a
Wait,
sex
puppy
doll.
play? What?
You're like strung up from the ceiling like a puppet.
It's like one of those
Oh.
one of those sock puppies where you put it on your dick. Is that how you do
No,
it?
one pretends to be
I think
a
this cop's
doll.
into fucking Muppet.
One
you
pretends
not
to
friend
be a
has a
doll.
sex
Things
doll,
around
he
my
doesn't
virgin
clean it
area?
up.
And one's pretend to be the one playing with the doll, right? You dress it
Yeah,
up,
wait.
you undress it.
It's disgusting.
Is that the only sexual experience you have?
Can you guys
This guy
shut
looking
the
up
fuck up?
Rule 34 of Oscar the Grouch.
Okay, I'm out.
Don cuts the head off the women in the Jugs magazine and replaces it with Warhammer 40k helmets.
All right, why do you got to tell that to everyone in the courtroom? All right. I told you, when you find the fucking porno mags, you just dispose of them. You don't have to tell everybody about it.
I'm not touching those, Don. Any money, dumbass.
Every time it's good.
Hey, do you think I'm free to speak about anything right now?
Probably not.
Definitely not.
Certainly
You want to go find out, dude?
No, because then it might
Dude,
impact.
you won't
the
run
court.
up there and use the gavel.
How much of a contempt do you think I would get for
If
doing
you run up there, slam the gavel and run out.
Yeah.
I don't know, life in prison
Hey,
probably.
just put a mask on your face, you know? No face, no case, right? They won't know it's you. Why did everyone go quiet? I did that. I said that on purpose.
Some salsa right now.
Wait, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Don't do that.
You need something, buddy?
I think that's my lawyer, my other
Jaeger,
lawyer.
Since when did you grow facial hair?
Okay.
I glued it on.
Where did you get the hair from?
Ooh.
Well, if you notice, Lando's chest is missing a few hairs.
Yeah, take a look.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, there's like 2 fucking patches.
Wait, someone made this?
Kind of, my chest kind of looks like a Teldrassil before.
Proto in your Discord made this for the court
I want
case.
to know if
Can I
there's,
post this?
I want to know if there's story to this, but I also kind of don't.
You'll find out in time.
Hold on.
Well,
Do you think they'll actually care if I bang the gavel?
I mean, only one way to find out.
It's only one way to find out.
there's only one way to find out.
It's only one
What'd you
way to
say,
find
Sam?
out.
Jack, but I would
What's
recommend
that?
not doing that.
Why are you in a
Wait,
uniform?
Sam's a cop now? No way!
He's down bad.
What?
Show us your gun.
I thought you were starting a company, Sam. What is this?
Sab, just go bang the gavel.
Definitely not Sab, and I'm not gonna go.
Why are you talking like that, Sam? Come back to us, please.
Yeah, come back to us.
Wait, do we not have our phones on us right now?
Is he doing it?
No, it takes it away from us.
He's doing it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you gave it to the man upon entrance of the courtroom.
Yeah, I didn't even realize, you know? That's how immersed I was.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
good they are. They
Yeah.
shake your hand, they take your watch, they
No, I'm
take
I'm
everything.
saying like I was so immersed in the court case that I forgot I even didn't have my phone on me, you know?
It was immersed in your eyes.
Yeah, it's kind of like how your mom was so immersed on this cock last night.
Oh,
she didn't
okay.
realize I
Oh,
was
real,
already out the door.
oh, real
So,
original,
yeah.
real original. Yeah,
Oh,
because
hey,
you got a tiny dick. She didn't even
Mr.
feel it.
Kane?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Mr. Kane.
Yes.
I actually have Don's mom's number. She went with a ride with me. You want to double team her?
Yeah.
Oh, so do I.
I actually went to their house and I saw the Don's room. His Warhammer sheets and everything.
Okay.
Hey, champ, you need some spending money?
I went on a double date with her.
What's your PayPal, champ? Let's go to the toy store after this.
All right, we'll do that after, motherfucker.
Fucking
dumbass.
Did you all know that he's from
money,
Hoboken, New Jersey, and not
dumbass.
Liberty City?
Hey, you shut the fuck up, all right?
All right, I gotta go. Get off.
She doesn't know what she's saying. I am from Liberty
Donnie,
City. I'm not
if
from
you get
Hobo.
bullied by nerds, what the fuck does that make you?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Any of y'all need
I don't have
anything?
any
Have
money.
any
Dumbass.
Don't post it. I won't
Dumbass.
post it.
Yeah, you impatient? Should I go check on him?
Did they lose yet or what? What's going on?
I don't know. They're having a
Papa
second
Squad.
court case still.
Papa Squad.
Is there 2 court cases going on in the other room?
Yeah, there's a court case within the court case.
Allegedly.
Yes, it's the court
That's
case to
the
find
whole
out if this is
courtroom.
actually a real court case.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you fucking, you know,
This is what happens.
make up half the evidence.
Yeah.
So do they actually have evidence, or is it just
I don't
all
think they
hearsay?
Okay, do you think I'm free to speak now?
Well, they definitely
This fake
DSR'd me
Sam-
negative twice.
Wait,
and
wait.
somehow I
Oh,
got
this guy over here.
Yeah.
I kind of does look like a little
And
bit
they
of
got my
a.
Doesn't
damn
he
gun,
look
which
like
has
Sam?
locations
He looks
on
like
scene.
Sam.
He literally
Spitting
could pass as Sam.
Hey, what's your name there?
Hey.
DOC.
DOC.
What's your name?
Jack, was it?
I just
Yeah,
What's your name?
Jack. Honestly, I feel like after looking in the mirror, I look more like this.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, look at me. You want to be a cop one day?
No, Nino, we've talked before on the phone.
Have we?
Yeah, I mean, look at the
About
damn
what?
help you getting over
Low
there.
vice.
Oh my
I
god.
don't
Oh
wanna be a
yes.
cop. I don't
You
wanna-
want to remain at DOC the rest of your life?
Yeah, I'm gonna change how the prison works. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
initiative right there.
that's great.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Can I have
I respect
$25?
the fuck out of that.
It's nice to have a goal.
So if you don't want to be a cop, how much to go slam the gavel?
let's not do that because we'll actually have to do something.
No. I mean, come on.
I would allegedly double it.
No ball.
Yeah,
no,
balls.
don't do it.
Come on, Jack.
What about
$1,000?
$2,000.
You want to buy, son?
No,
I'd allegedly
no.
double it.
There's a bunch of
$2
cops
grand.
here.
$2
I'm
grand
here,
from
and the
everybody
judges
here.
have given us.
I will give you
power
2,000
here.
gold.
Listen. If you
I
walk
don't
real
want to,
slow, if you walk up real slow, no one will notice, and then you just slam it,
Yeah, it's like a T-Rex.
Not-
and then you can be like, "Oh no, I just fell on the gavel."
Let's
Come
let's
You'll
not.
say
do that.
you'll say step justice. I was stuck. Okay.
Who
When
here
the,
will give him? Who here will give him 1,000?
when the judge comes back, say you're stuck.
I'll give him 1,000.
Justice.
Yeah, step
$4,000
justice.
right there.
I'm stuck.
I don't. No, I'm not doing that.
$1,000.
Come on. I'm stuck on the podium. Step justice.
There's like $5 grand here, Jack.
I'll do
And they also
2,000.
just contempt.
No, he just got a contempt for 2,500.
Yes, but it's stacked.
Yes.
$4 grand right there, easy.
The painting behind me is
It's not
That's profit.
Wait, hold on. I got an idea. Come back.
If you just
Okay.
have him roll for
Okay,
stealth,
if you exactly. Roll for stealth. If you roll
Yes,
for
roll for
stealth,
stealth.
they won't know.
We
Yes.
get advantage plus on stealth or.
Well, there you go. You don't even need it. You don't even need to roll for stealth.
Yeah, just roll.
yeah,
just
go,
roll.
Go ahead and roll, then add your advantage in.
Yeah, let's see if
what's
you get a critical
advantage?
failure.
Oh shit! I don't have
Just
proficiency.
roll.
Wait, would I have proficiency?
Who's that?
Pretty
Is that the
sure.
mayor?
Perception because
Like
you're
a-
a god.
Yeah, you have bonuses to perception. That's why you got to get a nice stealth roll.
Yes. All right, let's see it.
You'll easily make $6 grand if you hit that thing.
Yes. Even with the contempt.
Oh wait, I'm not rolling stealth. What the
absolutely wild.
Why not?
Yes, roll stealth.
Come on.
Nope.
Roll
Why not?
stealth.
Do it.
Kill the mayor?
It'd
Why
be
would I kill
cool.
the mayor, chat?
If the bullet didn't hit, you must have quit.
If the bullet didn't quit, you must have
Does
quit.
anyone want
It's
to buy
real
some
cool
top
when someone
shelf?
streaks
What
through
did it
a Super Bowl game, you know? Yeah.
Yes, it is cool.
Until they get tackled by
Actually,
cops.
yeah.
regardless of the whole thing,
You're not gonna get tagged. It's a hammer.
To be in there, they're fucked anyway.
It's like a
And
baby
who's around
hammer.
to say anything, huh?
Hey, I don't mean to alarm someone, but why the fuck is there like a random black bag in the police area on the ground? You know, if you see
Wait.
something, say something, right?
Yep. You're
Well,
completely right, actually.
Well, I do see something, and I'm saying something.
Go unzip it.
What do you see?
I'm not
Where do
touching
you
that
see?
shit.
Where is
Unzip
it?
that shit.
Look
Right there,
back
the
there.
second
Look
pew
back
to
in
the
the
right.
podium.
Huh?
Look back in the podium where the cops are standing.
Do you think it's a bomb?
No, no.
Who said bomb?
No.
It was a bunch of sandwiches and water. I took it all.
I can have one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I
Let's eat 'em all.
don't have any
I
money.
really need a sandwich if you have it.
dumbass.
Yeah, I need a sandwich too if you got one.
I don't have any money.
I'll pass it down. I'll pass it down.
Oh, there it is. Let me
I just
take.
dropped it all right here. Just keep grabbing it.
That's second porque over.
All right, I got one more. Wait, no, I need one.
Wonder
I
who
need one.
won.
I need one.
I dropped one. I dropped another one.
No, it's not. I can't.
Oh, that works.
Wait, I can't grab it.
Oh.
Someone else took it.
$6 grand.
Your Honor, am I waiting for? Oh, there it goes.
I could have been you.
All right. Court's coming back in this
Yes.
session. Let's continue.
You're not able to get it.
No.
Thank you, Your Honor. So you mentioned that I'm just going to go ahead and move on to a different line of questioning.
Please and thank you.
Alrighty. Who is at? Excuse me. Give me 1 second. I need to retract one more question to lay foundation. You said that air quotes they attempted to lock you in via the elevator. Who is they?
Have
Bailey.
any
Whoever
money?
has access to lock the elevator.
Dumbass.
And how did you? Okay, how did you surmise that they were trying to lock you in?
From the screaming, you're locked in. There's no way you can get out.
Could you identify the voices that were screaming at you?
I was behind a wall.
Okay. Did the then restrained Marlo Stanfield offer to let you out if you needed it?
Pump stacking in the court is
don't
called
recall.
court stacking.
He was screaming a lot of things, including our position to them.
Okay. When I'm gonna retract a little bit in time there and go back to the original dispatch call.
Wait, no one said
is
in the
there any
chat.
other corroborating evidence other than the dispatch call that caused you to search the casino?
I mean, just the dispatch call that there were shots fired within the premises.
Okay. Do you understand what a expectation of privacy is and how it relates to the Fourth Amendment?
Unlawful
Your Honor, objection, relevance.
Oh my God, is this all the DA says?
The fact that
He's gonna own
officers
him, too.
searched the casino, which is both a place of private business and private residence,
Oh my God,
would suggest
DA
that there are
keeps
new
asking
considerations
relevance.
in officers trying to search the property or entering it, even if they believe they have exigent circumstances. So there needs to be due caution and thought into how that probable cause to search the property is established. And I'm asking Officer Faley if he understands that this is
DA's the
in fact,
soundboard? Really?
a private residence that is protected by that expectation of privacy, and how it is based on the Fourth Amendment's right to unreasonable searches and seizures.
Yep, I'm.
Guys, court
I'm gonna
RP is not
overrule
easy.
that one,
Chill
on the
out.
grounds that an
I've done it.
officer's,
I've tried to
understanding
fucking
of the Fourth
be my own
Amendment is
lawyer the first day when the court was in session. It was
Objection
terrible.
scope.
So,
Rebuttal
not
to that
fucking
one.
easy, all right?
The rebuttal to that is that it was asked about what drew Officer Faley to the
Dumbass.
scene. It was asked how
I
Officer
don't
Faley conducted a
have
search in the direct line of questioning. I
any
believe there's one for
money.
this, Your Honor.
Dumbass.
That one I am actually going to sustain. You can ask that one in your direct line of questioning when you've better established, Officer Faley is an expert on the matter.
Okay, understood. Give me 1 second to comb over my notes, make sure that I've covered everything that I would like to. You said that Gomer Colton was in the penthouse during the firefight, correct?
Correct.
Did Gomer Colton ever have a weapon in hand?
Not that I saw.
Did Gomer Colton ever raise any sort of weapon against officers?
Not that I saw.
Did he do anything to stand in the way of your investigation that you recall?
When we were getting shot at, he came out and refused a couple of direct commands.
What were when he exited the firefight? What commands did you issue him?
So he was entering the room beside us, so to gain a possible tactical advantage, so he was instructed to get back into the room.
Officer Faley, you are admitting to the fact that you instructed Gomer Colton to re-enter a firefight, correct?
Again, under the premise that he could get behind me and shoot me in the back. Correct. Bark.
Okay. Did Gomer
Bark?
Colton ever give you any reason to believe that he was a threat?
Considering he was very calm around the individuals who are currently shooting at us, yes.
Okay. Do you think ordering an individual back into harm's way is a lawful order?
As far as making sure that officer safety, I'm not going to get shot in the back, I'm going to order somebody to definitely get the hell away from me.
Okay, just to clarify, you did not order
Are
him
you allowed to stream
get
inside the
hell away
court?
from you, air
Pog,
quotes, as
yeah,
you stated.
only
You
in-
ordered him to go back into the room
It's
where the
fail
firefighting
RP.
was-
You shouldn't be
was-
able to
where the
stream
gunfight
inside
had
of a
occurred,
courtroom.
was occurring, correct?
Yeah, like I stated, yes.
Okay, can you understand why he would disobey that order to re-enter gunfray?
I mean, yeah.
Objection, Your Honor. This is going to be speculation. He is asking him to speculate on Mr. Colton's state of mind and understanding.
Rebuttal from defense counsel.
This is not speculating on Gomer Colton's specific state of mind. This is asking Officer Faley from his perspective, if somebody ordered him to go back into gunfray, would he do it? Does he believe it's a lawful order? Would he follow that order even if it was given by a subject of authority?
If those are your questions, then ask those questions. Objection sustained.
Understood. Officer Faley, if someone ordered you to go back into a gunfight, would you obey them?
Objection, Your Honor. Scope.
Rebuttal.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I believe that you're. I can't hear you very well. If you have a response.
He said rebuttal. Go ahead.
Oh,
Your
okay.
boys, do you have any
Considering that
objections
we've
with
already
that?
led up to this entire point, talking about the air quotes lawful order and how Gomer Colton was ordered to do something by Sir Faley, referencing that order and countermand to his own perspective, if the order was issued to him, the scope has already led up to this point.
I agree. Objection overruled.
Okay. To restate the question to get us back on track, if somebody ordered you back into a gun fray, would you follow it?
No, I guess.
Okay. I don't believe I have any further questions for this witness, unless any of my co-counsel do.
Huge.
No.
Well, I'm out of this one, boys. Good luck.
Hell yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. Redirect.
Officer Faley, how soon after you entered the room did Otto Delma come in?
It was within
Your
a
Honor,
couple seconds.
I'm looking at Ashy Creeper. Which one's Ashy?
On what grounds, Counselor O'Banion?
Facts not in evidence. If
I don't know
may
what her other
elaborate on that
character is.
further,
Dude, all the
Mr.
girls look
Bailey's
exactly the
testimony there
same
states that Mr. Delma was already in the room.
in the city, except for like hair
In fact,
color.
we also have a little bit of counsel testifying here. If DA Green is suggesting that Mr. Delma was outside to some degree, it countermands the testimony already
Except for
given by
Ellie and
Mr.
like a
Bailey.
couple different
Your
ones.
Your Honor, if I may.
I mean, O'Banion is different
It
too,
has
but like a
already been
lot of the character
established
models are the
through
same for girls.
through Cross, that Otto Delma was not immediately in the room, but entered a short time after. Miss O'Banion
A
established
lot of the
this
guys
with
are similar
Officer
too.
Faley during her cross-examination.
I don't think it's.
Your Honor, if I may rebut again.
I don't think it's sexism, guys. I think it's just maybe
One
sexism
moment,
on behalf of the original GTA online devs that like made it at Rockstar and only gave like limited options, which makes sense. I think clothing options are limited for
We are going
clothing
to
options are limited for girls too.
You may restate your question, Madam DA.
How soon after you entered the penthouse did Otto Delma come in?
Probably 1 minute or so.
All right.
She's
while
behind in your
within the
wife
penthouse
character? No,
were
she's
you
not.
and Deputy Delio shot at?
Yes.
Objection asked and answered.
Sustained.
During this firefight, were you directly injured?
Objection asked and answered.
You have a rebuttal to that one, Madam DA?
This is
I
not
don't
Nopixel devs,
believe that
guys.
it has been
They
asked in
have
that
limitations. They have to
specific way,
work
Your
within
Honor.
the scope of Grand Theft Auto
It
Online.
has not been addressed in that specific way, but during your direct line of questioning, a very, very similar question was asked. I'm going to sustain that.
Did Marlo Stanfield provide direct aid to the men who were shooting at you?
Yes.
Objection asked and answered.
It was not asked in that way, Your Honor.
Sorry, the question was quickly answered. The witness give us time to, if there's an objection that comes up, try to pause, try to hold out. But the question's already been answered, so that objection is going to be overruled.
In what way did he provide aid?
Your Honor, objection asked and answered.
Your Honor, this was not asked. It was, however, answered in a response to a different question. I'm just clarifying specifically.
The court agrees. Overruled.
Can you re-ask the question, please?
In what way did Mr. Stanfield directly provide aid?
He was calling out our position, where we were in regards to basically to shoot us.
All right, and who was he calling this out to?
I'm sorry, I heard Miss O'Banion say something.
The moment has passed. You went past it too fast there, Dan.
Who was he calling this out to?
The individuals who were shooting at us, Otto Delmar, whoever was shooting at us.
All right. I believe that's all the questions I have at this time.
What y'all doing over there?
Some hanky-panky going on.
Otto, Lang, what y'all doing over there?
Sorry.
Consider
don't do
this
that
your
again.
first warning. Another outburst, you'll receive your first count of contempt.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You may step down.
Thank you. Straight, guys.
Keep in mind that you have been called for recall, so please stay within the courtroom.
Not go nowhere.
Good job, asshole.
Bet. All right, next witness.
At this time, we would like to call Officer Dulio.
Someone said he was a paralegal, explainer was, but he's not, I guess. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I apologize. I lied. Oh, see, I lied. I'm sorry.
Walk faster, Dulio.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Sit down.
Wait, is this the guy that got domed?
Alrighty, Mr. Dulio. Raise your left hand for me.
Hey, is this the officer that got domed?
Alright. Do you swear to tell the whole truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury, so help you, Mitch?
I do.
Domey.
Alright, he's been sworn in, sir.
Praise Mitch.
Officer, Deputy Dulio, can you state your name and rank for the court, please?
I see.
My name is Frankie Dulio. I'm a deputy with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
Were you on duty February 25th?
Who do you think is winning?
Yes.
Did you respond to the 911 call from the Diamond Casino and Resort?
Your Honor, objection, misstatement of evidence. If I can elaborate on that, it's been stated that it's a dispatch call, not a 911 call.
Your Honor,
They're allowed in the entire city during Nopixel. Yeah, it's crazy.
Semantics tend to be very.
And the city is still alive right now
sometimes.
because there's 150 fucking people.
Tell them. To rephrase.
Did dispatch receive a call from the Diamond Casino and Resort on that date? Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my.
Hit it again. Hit it.
Would it be?
Yes.
That's not condemned.
And what was the nature of that call?
It was a shots fired call coming from the property.
What did you do when the call came through?
I was at MRPD. Officer Faley called for backup as he was en route. I made my way there and began to search the perimeter.
Did you find anything on the perimeter?
Negative. I didn't see anything out front or around the side and back of the
Guy's
property.
so fucking monotone, man. I'm falling
Did
asleep,
you
bro.
enter the premises with Officer Faley?
Officer Faley called out on the radio that he
So
needed.
the character behind me, chat.
In the penthouse.
His name is V. This is his criminal character.
Objection.
But
Narrative.
his cop
This was a yes or no
character.
question.
Isn't he the chief of police?
Rebuttal.
I do not believe he was at the point of narrative. He was getting to a.
Yeah. So
he was
his
getting to a
the guy
small-
behind me in the
no,
red.
It was not narrative.
His
it was
cop
merely an
character
explanation
is
of-
literally the chief of police.
Overruled.
And Denzel's cop character is like, from what I understand, one of the most badass fucking investigative detective cops
can you
out
repeat the
there
question?
as well. Officer Divine or Detective Divine.
Did Officer Faley call for backup?
Yes.
Did he give you his location?
Yes.
Where was he when he called for backup?
Sergeant Divine?
In the
Okay,
penthouse.
well, oh yeah, he got promoted. We did win. We did win. We did get money
that
from
someone
the
was in danger in that room.
people who have cop characters are in Pegasus on Crims can
Your
invest
objection,
Pegasus. Yeah, I know.
speculation.
Other cops can.
Rebuttal.
Your Honor, we're asking him about his own personal beliefs at that moment in time.
Would you? Can I elaborate on my objection there a little bit?
You may.
The council is asking the individual to speculate on what he believes is the status of the people
18K
inside
during
the
RP
room.
because we're
Surely,
doing
he
fucking
would be
courtroom
informed
RP
by
and the
his fellow
super
officer.
nerds love this shit.
Rebuttal from prosecution.
That's why. Because this
Again, we are
the
asking him
fucking
what he believes.
nerds
at
in
that
my audience are
specific
like, we don't
moment
want
in
you to rob
time and
banks. We want you to
capturing
do
his
court
present
cases.
mind
There's
impression,
politics here.
rather than asking him what he believes now.
If I may reply to that, Your Honor.
That is going to be unnecessary. We are going to overrule. However, the witness will maintain his present sense impression at the time that he responded to said call based on his training and experience. Is that understood, witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, witness will answer.
Can you just repeat the question?
Did you believe that someone within that room was in danger?
At the time, I wasn't 100% aware as to what was going on. I was just responding to a request for additional officers.
Hey, anybody got food?
What did you see when you entered the penthouse?
Yeah.
You didn't see nothing. He got shot in the back of the head.
When I entered the penthouse, I saw Officer Faley attempting to place Mr. Watson in cuffs, which Mr. Watson was not compliant, and Officer Faley was using force to attempt to get him detained.
Were you able to identify anyone else that was
Kind of boring when your character isn't participating in the proceedings, though. I mean, not really.
I was aware of.
I wasn't a part of the
Mr.
investigation
Langbuda.
because like some stuff happened,
was
as always.
seen without a shirt. I
But
also saw
no one is really
I believe
participating
to be
except for the
Joe
lawyers
King.
and shit. And I find it to
there
be
was a lot of
interesting.
individuals,
I have
as
hella ADHD and I still like
obviously
it.
stated,
So
and the room was a bit of a.
if I'm
mess
enjoying
when I
it, you
first
can
walked
too.
in.
Now, did any of the defendants attempt to prevent the police from searching the scene?
Don't have
I cannot
any
comment on
money,
that. I was simply
dumbass.
arriving to assist my officer with detainment.
Did you attempt to detain anyone?
Don't worry, boys. After this was some fucking pog shit. Okay.
We were giving orders for
It was some
everybody
fucking
to
pog shit, dude.
place their hands in the air to be placed in cuffs, and nobody was compliant.
During Officer Faley's testimony, he
I'll do some fucking crazy pog shit, bro.
He attempted to take Mr. Watson into custody. Was Mr. Watson incapacitated?
Eventually, yes.
And at this point, was Officer Faley attacked by anyone?
Your Honor, objection confusing.
It was a very straightforward question, Your Honor, asking if Dan Faley was attacked while attempting to put cuffs on Mr. Watson.
Knows a lot for a guy who got shot in the head. I know, me too.
Well, we can resolve this one fairly simply. Witness, are you confused by that question?
No.
Okay. Objection overruled.
Thank you, Your
They
Honor.
don't, guys. The reason why I'm not testifying is because O'Banion didn't track me down again, so I thought she was gonna handle it without me, right? Otherwise, I would be one of the witnesses right now, as a witness to like where fucking Lang and them were downstairs.
Try and keep track of.
While you were in there, did you see any,
There was no identification
of the
for me.
suspects brandishing a weapon?
Speaking of which, they're gonna talk about that right now.
I'm going to object to that as vague. Can the suspects be identified, please?
Your Honor, I do not believe the question was vague, as I'm asking him to recall if he saw anyone with a gun. He would be able to, in his testimony, say who he saw.
District Attorney, please, or sorry, Assistant District Attorney, please.
Keep blowing her off so you could do lame crime RP.
However, I will be overruling.
Yeah,
if
lame
there's
crime
any
RP like
vagueness left behind, you can cure it on
setting up a meth
cross
lab.
defense table.
Understood. Thank you.
Yeah, super lame crime RP. The one time she asked me to talk to her,
Joe Delmar was seen with a pistol in his hand, and a man in a black suit with a black mask was also seen with a.
Or whatever the
I
fuck we were doing at
personally saw them both with weapons in their hands.
Did Mr. Delmar make any specific threats?
Yes, he told us to get off of his property or be shot.
Did Mr. Delmar shoot at officers?
Yes.
Did the man in black who was carrying the gun, did he also shoot at officers?
Yes.
Were you injured as a result of them opening
Who was
fire
that
on
guy?
you?
They're lying.
It all
I did not
happened so
shoot at the
fast,
officers.
I got incapacitated.
I did not shoot
very
at the
quickly,
fucking
so I
officers.
cannot
Lying.
confirm nor deny
Literally
very much on
lying.
that.
What a bunch of Weasley little liars, though.
I have no more
Still
questions.
lying.
I'll refer to my
Still
co-counsel.
lying to our audience.
Just to clarify, multiple individuals did open fire on you.
Yes.
Objection, no question.
Is that correct? Okay, withdrawn, I'll rephrase.
Understood. Objection sustained.
Is it correct that multiple individuals opened fire on you?
Yes.
That's a lie.
During the altercation with Mr. Delmar, did you give him multiple warnings?
Yes, he was warned multiple times to lower his weapon. Or to put his
What-
weapon away, sorry.
What was his response to these warnings?
He continued to walk towards officers.
During the altercation between Mr. Delmar, the man in black, and officers, are you aware of who fired the first shot?
I am unsure as it all happened so
All right. During this firefight, was additional backup able to arrive to the penthouse?
No.
Are you aware why additional backup was unable to arrive?
There was radio chatter that the penthouse was not available. I guess the button must have been locked, so they were unable to get into the elevator and come up to the penthouse.
I'm going to object to that answer as speculative. He is speculating on the fact whether the elevator was locked and cannot confirm or deny it based on the vagueness and dancing around, giving a positive answer that the witnesses presented.
Rebuttal.
Speculation is an objection to questioning, it's not testimony. If he wants specificness, he can elicit it in cross.
I am going to strike the second half of the witness's response as outside of the scope of his personal knowledge. We will keep the bit in as to radio chatter that was perceived.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Are you aware of who may have locked the elevator?
During the altercation, Otto Delmar was the last individual to be seen. So I am not 100% positive on who could have done it.
Did you hear anyone referring to locking an elevator or to you being locked in?
I don't recall.
All right.
Yeah, I was finishing my notes. Oh, are we? We still got more direct going or what?
Just one.
All right, go ahead.
During the initial shootout, did you hear anyone calling out your or Officer Faley's positions?
Your Honor, I don't mean to interject, but I can't hear the questioning over the Madam District Attorney speaking to her cohorts.
Green, be quiet over there. All right, continue, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
During the shootout, did you hear anyone
that can be misconstrued as mean
giving out your or Officer Faley's positions?
Objection, I believe this was asked and answered.
Rebuttal, Your Honor?
You may.
It was not asked of him.
Starving. I gotta go get food.
This court agrees. That was during Dan Faley's line of questioning. Overruled. Witness will answer.
Understood. My apologies, Your Honor.
Yes.
Where's the fucking nearest store?
I have no more questions, Your Honor.
Holy shit. The nearest store is so far, boys.
All right, thank you. Looking for a cross-examination from the defense.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Miss O'Banion.
As with Officer Faley, I'd like to, question his the report that was written, if that's all right, alongside his testimony here.
It's fine.
All right, excellent. How many times did you hear Dan Faley ask for backup on the radio?
Your Honor, I'm going to object to
It's-
this. To relevance, the number of times he asked for backup is irrelevant. The asking for backup once is more than necessary. So, the number of times is irrelevant to the situation.
If I may rebut,
You may.
Officer Faley stated that he requested backup twice. Dulio, in his testimony, stated that he got the call once when Dan was already inside the penthouse. I'd like to clarify which one it is, as it does significantly alter the situation.
All right. I would like to clarify one thing for every counselor, everybody who has a bar card in the room today. Evidence is relevant, so is testimony, if it has any tendency to make a fact more or less probable than it would be without said testimony. Relevance is a very high bar to overcome. Should be a very rare objection. I am going to overrule this.
Thank you very much.
Hell
Your Honor.
yeah!
If I may re-ask the question there, Deputy Zulio, how many times did you hear Faley ask for backup on the radio?
Twice.
Twice. Do you remember what he said on the radio?
The first time was asking for additional units to assist him at the casino, and the second one was while I was on scene asking for units at the penthouse.
Thank you very, very much.
These
Did
people
you
are
see
hella good at
Mr.
RP in
Delmar
court for not having
outside
any
the
legal training.
casino?
The judge is literally a lawyer.
Okay,
In
take
real
it
life.
The African American man stated in your report is Mr. Marlo Stanfield. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Did you hear the call for backup? The penthouse call for backup. I should clarify. Did you hear that while talking to Mr. Delmar and Mr.
Nice
Stanfield
metagaming,
outside?
asshole. Wait, what did I say?
Objection, Your Honor. Scope.
My rebuttal is that it's part of his report. I'm trying to clarify the timeline here. And Dulio did state that he heard a call for backup. I'm, again, questioning to his report, which is in evidence, and bringing along his testimony there from the direct, Your Honor.
We need some
Oh, because I said he's a real lawyer IRL, the judges.
Fucking case gonna be like 8 hours.
It is the opinion of this court that the scope of this question was opened with the foundation previously laid by Counselor O'Banion. We're going to overrule witness will answer.
Would you like me to repeat it there, Dulio?
I would like for you
ye-
to repeat the
yes.
question from my notes, please.
Who's
So
Nairo?
I asked, with regards to specifically the penthouse call for backup, quote, quote, whether Deputy Dulio heard that whilst he was talking to Otto and Marlo outside.
Please. I had left I had concluded my conversation with the two of them, and then it was shortly after that that I received the call for backup.
Could you clarify how long shortly is?
It's been quite a while, so I couldn't give you an accurate period of time.
Could you reasonably say that it was less than a minute or more than
Your
a minute?
Honor, objection. She's calling for speculation. He's already stated he does not recall.
If I may rebut,
You may.
I'm not asking him to speculate. I'm trying to narrow down whether it was above or below a minute, Your Honor. I'm not asking for a specific second, millisecond, nanosecond count. I'm trying to establish how shortly is, as it's relatively vague, Your Honor.
This court is going to overrule the objection, but remind the witness that I don't know is a perfectly acceptable answer if you can't recall.
As I had previously stated, I couldn't give you a proper answer to that question.
That's fine, Julio. So skipping forward a little bit, in the penthouse, did you see anybody in cuffs when you got upstairs?
As I stated in my report, I believed I saw Joe Kane in cuffs, but as I had also mentioned, there was lots of commotion when I first entered the penthouse. So
Yeah, you described it as a mess. Could you elaborate a little bit more on what you mean by a mess, please, Deputy Dulio?
There was lots of shouting going on, multiple individuals running around. Yeah.
Did Officer Faley look like he was in control?
Objection, Your Honor, against speculation. She's calling for the witness to speculate on whether or not he was in control of the situation.
Your Honor, I am speaking to his professional opinion as a member of the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. I'm sure he can testify whether or not he believes that an officer is in control
Damn,
of the
this DA really
situation. Furthermore, Faley did indeed request backup.
does not let
So I'm
anything
trying to
go.
clarify to the degree with which the situation was, open quote, witness testimony, a mess, close quote.
Objection is overruled. Witness will confine his answer to his personal observations and training and experience.
Could you just repeat the question?
I asked if you think Deputy Faley looked like he was in control of the situation, I should say.
No.
Thank you very much. Moving a little bit forward. Right. You state that Officer Manley brought Mr. Stanfield to the penthouse and then left. Do you know why he left?
Objection, Your Honor, against speculation, and anything he says might be hearsay, as Officer Manley is not in this courtroom today to testify.
If I may rebut,
You may.
I am merely asking whether he knows why Manley left. I'm not asking him to speculate on why Manley left. I am simply asking if he knows, Your Honor.
All right. The witness, we're going to overrule the objection. The witness will answer, but will confine simply to whether he knows specifically why it was that Officer Manley left that floor. Statements of hearsay will be excluded.
The answer to that would be no.
Okay, thank you. Okay, moving
The
forward a little
objection
bit
is
in your
previews
report
discount
there,
code ninja.
If I may read a quote from the report briefly, just to illuminate everybody before I ask this question, Your Honor.
You may.
Open quote. As Otto Delmar was walking away from the two officers, he threatened that if they did not leave the property, they would be shot. The group of individuals all barricaded themselves
Oh,
in
she
the
might get
back
a
room of
sympathy
the
sustain
penthouse.
here.
At this point,
Even
Deputy
PJP.
Julio's lock jammed and he was forced to switch to his M4. Close quote.
Your Honor, objection. Counsel is testifying. If she wishes portions of the report in their entirety to be read into the record, she may ask the witness to do so.
If I may rebut,
You may.
I'm about to ask a question based on specifically that part of the report.
Also, just to be clear, Madam DA, we allowed the statement to be read and then the question to be asked thereafter. Just note that, okay?
Yeah, I've never court
Please
stacked
continue,
this
Mr.
hard.
Oh,
Right
wow.
or is
Miss,
not.
O'Banion.
Right's not. I'm
Pardon?
tired and sick going
Thank
to
you.
bed.
please.
All right, thank you. Okay. So with regards to specifically that quote, do you know what jam your weapon had there, Deputy Tulio?
Yes.
Could you tell us what it was?
My weapon was loaded, and then I Check the magazine.
Dude,
and
Tony's
I had
literally
no ammo left
fucking
in the
dying,
magazine Or
dude.
my backup magazines.
So would it be fair to say that it did not jam? You simply had no ammo.
Your Honor, sidebar.
Ew, what the fuck?
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, what?
Oh
What
my
the fuck was that?
Yeah, sidebar.
Sorry, that
Yeah.
was my internal
That time's the charm.
screaming coming
Is it a
out.
gorilla in here?
Sidebar is about to be its own.
Is this the
damn
third
thing.
sidebar?
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Boys, what
I
was?
was gonna do an over/under on
Actually,
150.
I didn't realize.
objections,
I didn't
but
realize
it
that.
might be too low.
Sir.
I didn't realize time served was gonna be shorter than the court case.
Yes.
So
Oh no.
We could, for the the amount of money that
we're literally on the second witness, and this is the third sidebar.
Well, it's every fucking thing is like objection. This
Yeah,
they're fucking stupid objections.
We'll let you know how it goes,
Hey, yo,
Tony.
Otto, I'll see you later, brother.
Number one victory,
Hey, love you, Tony. Good night. Hey, love you.
Hey, Tony, be safe.
Good night, guys.
Hey, good night, guys.
Have a good one, Tony.
Yo, GG,
Feel
dude.
better.
Well played, GG's.
What the fuck?
Yo, did that guy just is Dan
What?
chasing?
Hi,
him?
Leslie. You playing
Hold on
Fortnite
one
or
second.
something?
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
Yes, we're going to Tomato Town to crank 90s.
What the fuck is GG's?
You still have food towel.
It means
Good game, man. Good game.
good game.
Oh, that's what that means.
Yeah, you know that. You play
Hey, you-
Warhammer
you-
all the time.
Hey, you finally got some money. Next time you come to the Rooster's Rest.
What do you mean, man?
Nah, you know what I mean.
Look, I've been buying some fucking V-Bucks and all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, is that where you're spending all your money?
Gonna buy the Chun-Li thick skin.
Dude.
All right, everyone. Food.
fucking Lee.
Oh, you got
Oh, thank you. What a nice guy.
It
Yeah,
is
let me
all,
get some
it's all
water
from
if you have
Tao.
any.
It's all from Tao.
I wonder if we should have catered.
Yeah, we should have thought about selling some tea.
Finally.
No doubt.
I had
You
to
think,
steal as quickly as I
think
can.
they get paid
Yeah.
per sidebar and objection?
I mean,
Make
honestly, we should have
200
put
gold
down a
per
couple beds
sidebar.
here as well.
Yeah, we need like 8 more of these sandwiches. If we're
It's a
gonna-
good case. It's just a
you
lot of
guys
the
get,
objections are just.
Yeah. Anybody
Blowing
got any
my mind.
cotton
Yeah,
so I
they
can
just
put
need
down
to
some
let this
beds?
thing fucking play out
Do
a
you
bit
have
more.
do you have
Got some
arrested
cloth?
XP here?
Does anyone else see what's going on? Lang?
Yes, is Buddha,
Lang.
Sir Buddha falling through
My
the
name's
ground.
Bog.
Hello, Bog.
Hey, Bog.
Bog,
Bog, we'll give you $1,000 if you go hit the gavel.
If anyone needs food or water, we got a
Fuck.
bunch here for everyone.
Bog has a business to run.
You're gonna lose a bunch of money. You do that.
Number one victory for you.
Hey, Bog.
Check out Tomato Town.
I don't have
Hey,
any
officer with the white
money.
hair, come over here real quick.
Dumbass.
Officer with the white hair.
Any
Dumbass.
money,
I
dumbass.
don't have any money.
Oh, it's resuming. It's resuming.
Oh, they're back. That was a short one.
Oh, listen. Maybe they get shorter the more they do it.
Speed run.
You've been standing a lot longer than I have. Thank you. Thank you.
What's in there on Otterman's suspicious-looking bag?
This sidebar is sponsored by Nestle tea.
All right,
Drink Nestle.
go ahead and resume, please.
This was
Okay,
earlier.
can I'm gonna move on to the next question. You get that noted, right, Joanna?
Not true. At one point, you guys had no guns on them.
What?
In fact, you
Yes,
don't have a
ma'am.
gun out. Stop talking.
Okay, absolutely. Deputy Zulio, moving on to the next portion
Boys.
of the testimony there.
Boys, earlier
The,
today.
or rather, with regards to the report, you
We're
say that
so
a man in
scum.
black ran out and the officers opened fire on that man. Can you confirm to us that you say that the officers opened fire first?
Your Honor, objection. This has been asked and answered.
Not by this witness, Your Honor.
I specifically asked Deputy Dulio, do you know who shot first? His answer was, I do not recall.
Well, allow me to rephrase slightly, Your Honor.
Understood. Objection sustained. Rephrase your question.
As just illuminated by Madam DA there, you said that you don't recall who shot first, but in your report it states that a man in black shot first. Which is it?
I'm looking at my report and I do not state that a man in black shot first.
No, sorry. You state that officers shot first. I apologize. I phrased that incorrectly. I meant to say a man in black comes out, officers shot first, as regards to his testimony saying that he didn't know who shot first, which is it?
That's
Is it
actually the
officers or he
truth, by the
doesn't
way.
know?
I did not
Sorry.
shoot first.
But that's what I'm
Looking
getting
at
at,
my
Your Honor.
report,
For those of you who don't know,
and
I am the
don't
man in the
see
black.
Either stated as shooting first.
No, I'm not eating right now.
Yeah, open quote. The officers then witnessed a man wearing all black run out from the back room, pistol raised, and the officers opened fire on him. Close quote.
You're on objection misstatement of evidence. It does not specifically state that gunfire had not occurred before this point.
Your Honor, my rebuttal is that I did not ask whether gunfire had happened before
Dean
this
loves
point.
Dawn.
I asked
We
who
should we
was
get
shot
into
in that altercation.
I fucking put it right
God
in
damn.
your honor.
I'll tell you who's been a
Give us one moment.
I'll tell you who's been a fucking fantastic addition is Hassan though. He's such a good role player, dude.
Aw.
He's like
He's cute.
he's like a scared kid when he does stuff. It's so funny, you know. Like he thinks he's actually gonna get in trouble, like in real life.
God
Someone's
damn
gonna
it.
come to his room and arrest him.
Amanda, can I have some of your pocket popcorn?
Okay, I'm role playing. All right, come on.
There should be like some sandwiches right there.
It should be on the ground.
Oh, popcorn.
It should be behind you, Jaeger.
One sec.
Oh my god, we can't even get through a damn question.
I am going to overrule the objection on the grounds that a quote has been directly read from the report here.
Dean on the
In,
scuff, boys.
Deputy.
Do have
report
I have
says
specific
this
logs
is the
on
first
Buddha
mention of any gunfire
because everywhere he
whatsoever.
goes, everything scuffs. So
the
every
fact
time,
that it
everything
does
he
not
does is
mention
logged,
gunfire
and I just
before
read
that
it. It's
does
like,
not
oh,
make
it's gonna
a
scuff.
direct
It's
quote
gonna
from
scuff.
that report misstating testimony. Counselor, if you would like, you may restate your question. Or, sorry,
Well,
repostulate your question here. to
Yeah,
the
I'll
witness.
rephrase it, I think, for the benefit of everybody, because I kind of tripped over my words there to begin with. In your testimony stated here today, you said you don't recall who shot first, whereas in your report, you state that officers opened fire first. So I wish to ask, which one is it?
Bro, I'm the same way, by the way. It's like everything. Maybe it is Buddha's curse. Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's fucking Buddha. No, that's not true because I get into a lot of fucking stuff on my own too.
With a weapon aimed at us, and the next
No,
thing
I-
we were called, we were engaging in gunfire.
I'm a perfect partner for Buddha because we both are incredibly scuffed
How long
all the
after
fucking time.
Go ahead.
It's simply that I don't recall who shot first.
It's not you because of last night's bank job in 60 seconds.
How long after the commencement of fire were you hit in the back of the head?
That's true, but whenever I do it, what guys?
As I stated, it all happened so quick.
When we go into a house, I almost drowned inside of a house. Tell chat not to hate the DA. They're RP. They're the RP villains. Yeah, of course.
Next thing I knew, I was blacked out on the ground.
Well, this isn't a question. I hope you'll allow it, Your Honor, but I'm very happy to see that you're okay now, Deputy Dulio. I have no further questions. I refer to my co-counsel.
Objection sidebar.
I do have just a few questions for Cross. Deputy Dulio, you stated earlier in your testimony.
For those of you who want to see the firefight
conducting a search
and know what
of the
my
grounds
luck is
of,
like
the
and what my
casino.
situation is like, I'll show you in a second.
Why were you searching the grounds?
Sorry, could you repeat that last part? You kind of
Oh, sorry. Absolutely. Why were you searching the grounds?
Officer Faley was conducting his search. I was conducting a separate search.
Okay. What evidence was presented to you to substantiate the grounds for a search?
Sorry, could you just
How do you
clarify
drown
that
inside of a
question?
house?
I'm
It's just
unsure
stuff.
what
What's
you
still
mean.
in his fucking head?
So obviously, in order to conduct a search, you need a probable cause that extended circumstances existed,
That's a good
or
one.
some probable cause that obviously a crime had been, is about to be, or is occurring. What evidence had you presented that substantiated that probable cause to conduct a search?
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel's testifying and it's confusing.
Rebuttal.
I am simply explaining the situation that the question that I'm trying to ask. I'm further elaborating because the witness did say he's confused or he wasn't sure of what I was asking. So I clarified that I'm asking for the probable cause to conduct a search of the grounds. If you wish to sustain the objection, and I'll simply rephrase it, I'm okay with that.
Witness, are you confused by the second phrasing of the question that's been posed to you?
No, I understand what he's trying to get at.
All right, we are going to overrule.
Otto's probably going to make
on
us
the
kill this DA,
grounds
which
of,
will be really fun
vague or
roleplay.
confusing.
Just like he
However,
made,
I am going
just like
to
he
sustain on the
Dean
grounds
or
of
not
counsel
Dean,
is testifying.
Coil made
It's not
Changang,
your
Otto made
job to
Changang
explain legal doctrine either to the witnesses
out of character,
or to
obviously.
this court, until the time of your closing
Otto made
argument.
Changang go and murder the two
Understood.
cops,
I will refrain from doing so in the future. Thank you. Your
torture
Honor.
them.
So with that, I will back off of that question and go back to
He,
the second phrasing. What evidence was presented to you to substantiate conducting a search of the grounds, Deputy
No,
DeLeo?
I'm saying out of a character. I know this.
We had received the dispatch call that shots were fired on the property.
Were you presented any other corroborating evidence to the shots fired call?
Don't believe so.
Okay. As a officer of the peace, do you believe that a single dispatch call is grounds for probable cause of a crime?
PC? No.
Did you witness how Mr. Watson was incapacitated in the penthouse?
That's
Yes.
a big answer right there.
How was he incapacitated?
It was with. I'm unsure of the exact tool that was used, but it was either a baton or a flashlight.
Were you? Did any casino staff ever request for you to furnish a warrant to be on their property?
No.
Okay. Did you ever witness any casino staff asking other officers to produce a warrant to be on their property?
No.
Old school RP got
Okay.
Mr. Moon's house. I did. I
Shortly
assumed
before the gunfight within the penthouse, during that brief verbal altercation with Otto Del Mar,
that he was
did
like
Mr.
a
Del Mar
old
ever put his
school
weapon away?
He eventually placed it back into his waistband and walked away from officers.
Okay. Just to ask for clarity, within your report, what does the statement "open fire" mean to you? Can you explain that for the courts, please?
Sorry, which part are you referring to?
When you had been essentially aggressed, when you observed the man in the black mask and the black suit becoming aggressive, as you perceived it in your report, and you stated that officers opened fire at that point. What does "open fire" mean to you? Can you describe that for us?
That's literally a lie, by the way. Here.
To use our service weapons to defend ourselves?
I don't even think they saw me, like leading up to it.
Let's see here. I don't believe I have any other questions for this officer at the time. I will defer to my co-counselors.
What is that noise?
Flying him.
I'm satisfied.
Okay.
What the hell?
Redirect, if any.
Sorry, I just got one.
Oh, one question.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's Deputy Zulia. I'm sorry for coming back up and, bothering you again. Did you, upon entering the penthouse at any point, did you confer with Faley as to how you were going to approach the situation?
Oh my God, there's another ad, top of the hour. I'm going to show you guys the fucking actual events that took place, by the way, that they're talking about right now. While the ad goes on. You want to no longer see the ads? All you need to do is subscribe. You can do it for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime.
Once the individuals had
Holy shit, we've been in here for an hour, boys.
retreated into the back room.
What was that?
I don't recall exact details, but just that we had evidence via the blood and casings, and that we were going to do our best to secure the scene as best as we could.
Oh my God, why does he sound so sad?
Right. Okay, thank you very much.
I can't, I don't, they're still role playing, right? Like he's not actually upset, right? Here.
Deputy DeLeo, in your experience as a law enforcement officer, is a dispatch call, does it give you a reasonable basis to enter a premises?
Objection, asked and answered.
To clarify, Your Honor, they asked him if it gave them probable cause, not reasonable basis.
May I respond to that, Your Honor?
You may.
I didn't hear a response if you gave one, Your Honor.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
So
yes,
I do
you may
not
rebut.
Okay, so the probable cause is the burden of proof required to enter a property. So
Look
she
at
is
this.
trying to essentially use a different phrasing of what is equatable to
Fucking
probable
shot
cause
me
in order
through
to
the-
dance around the objection of Aston.
When I
the
have
exact same
health?
conclusion.
Your Honor, reasonable suspicion, reasonable basis, and probable cause are three very distinct concepts.
My dude pre-fired. You know you're supposed to RP that you can use a gun, right?
Fuck is reasonable basis.
Oh, are we still here? We still here?
I believe we're still here.
Yeah, we're just everyone's
We are
googling
here.
right now.
We are talking up here. Just give us a second.
amongst themselves. No worries. Oh, my bad.
Okay, thank you, Your Honors.
Did he say amongst ourselves? That's kind of suspicious.
Can Calypso use as evidence? No, of course not.
Emergency sidebar.
Plus, I'm not even involved in the case.
Rolling.
I'm just showing you guys what the actual events that took place look like.
I'm rolling.
No, it wasn't Buddha that killed me. I watched the cops POV.
The amount of mental notes I'm taking.
We want to throw up $200, see if they sidebar the next 10 minutes.
All right. After discussion,
easy bet.
we're gonna overrule.
Yeah, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. Whoever takes this is gonna win $200.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Deputy Dooley, in your opinion as a law enforcement officer, does a dispatch call such as shots fired give you a reasonable basis to enter a premises?
Yes.
What?
All right, thank you.
What?
You may step down, Officer Dulio. Next
Said there
witness,
was no
please.
probable cause. You don't
Yeah,
you
is
don't
he
got
on
that.
for
You can't
recall,
go
yo?
in.
Just here.
Wait, I missed what
Explainer, O'Banion. Any mark for
Does
recall?
defense plan to recall this
Yes,
witness?
Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Mark for recall. Don't go nowhere, Dulio.
Fuck.
Next
Well,
witness.
Ben coming back still. We ain't done with those two.
This time, Your Honor, we'd like to call Officer Angel to the stand, please.
I don't know.
What the fuck? Who is this one? Who the fuck is Officer Angel? Were they there too?
Apologies.
Oh, sorry. Oh, hey, Sergeant Angel, that's me. Hey, I'm back here. Hey,
Wait, what?
Ow.
Was she even there?
What an entrance, huh? Maybe she'll tell them I was GSR negative.
Your
all the time.
Honors, if I may, could I ask a question of the opposing counsel prior to this testimony?
What do you want?
We are actually going to put this court into a brief 5-minute recess so that everybody can stretch their legs, go out in the hall, grab a bottle of water if they need to.
Yeah.
Sergeant
Does that
Angel's
count as a
testimony will be
sidebar?
up
Didn't we
next.
just have that?
Is there? They're gonna stretch out Don's
Thank
mom.
you, Your Honor.
Could I ask a question prior just before we go while it's fresh in our minds, Your
Why
Honor?
don't
All the
you- why
sidebars.
don't you ask it during recess?
Basically, fucking
right?
recesses.
It's relevant to the
All
trial,
the-
Your Honor.
V, hurry up, move.
I'm trying, dude. I'm trying, man.
Are you looking for a
You can
sidebar,
ask him
Miss
when we
O'Banion?
return.
Yes, I would like a
Oh my
sidebar.
god, this is.
Who bet? Who bet?
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, Maron.
Fourth
Maron.
I know.
Donnie, you going crazy yet?
I'm fucking losing my mind now. Okay.
You know,
Case.
we could have served our sentence and made all the money.
Hey, you know
Fine.
this is
Just if we take the objections into
we're doing
account.
court stacking now, which is way different than cum stacking. It's OP. It's too much.
Yo, honestly, Marlo, you should go grab like the blackjack card.
What'd you say?
Come on, they put a lot of work into this. Appreciate it a little bit.
I am appreciating it.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, but these objections are crazy.
Well,
Objection. Relevance.
My guy, it's been 2 hours almost in here.
It
I was
has.
about to say I ran 2
oh
ads.
my God,
And it
2
was
hours.
second witness
oh
of
my
11, by the way.
God.
You got something better to
You know, there's
been
gonna be at
2
least
full
4 or
hours?
5 hours.
It's been 2 full hours in this air-conditioned building. I spent 4 hours in the fucking swamp laying dead.
I wish I had one.
True, you did. You really did, actually, Jaeger. We're glad you survived it.
To take their damn antlers off.
Thanks,
in a
boss.
courtroom.
Stay on I am. This is why I'm standing.
So I'm like,
Oh, sorry, there you go.
but
Yeah,
just
you.
hold on. I'm
Who the hell is this?
Jaeger, I think they said.
Oh, I don't know.
Here
What?
The white. Can you remove your antlers?
These are my horns.
Your horns.
Yeah, they don't come
remove.
off.
Judges.
Hello?
Hello?
I was born with
Get the hell out of the
these.
way.
It's born though, sir.
They're stuck to my head.
Sorry, Sir Gomi.
Check Twitter, guys. Check Twitter.
I can't.
Wait, what's the question?
They want me to remove my horns, like I can remove
What
them
the
at all.
fuck?
After all this time? No way.
Dream World
They
Twitter.
sprouted when I was a child.
Wait, did they really?
Yeah.
You know, that's probably a fungus then, right?
No, they're horns.
Yeah, you can get that taken care of. You know that, right? Pretty sure you can.
I was born with these.
Yeah, I mean,
It looks like.
I'm pretty sure that's a fungus.
They're not fungus, they're horns.
It's kind of squishy.
No, they're horns.
Are you saying there's
You
a
need the
fungus?
clean boy scat to make it real.
Baxter told me to get rid of my horn. I can't get rid of them.
Excuse me, boy.
Yeah, officer, come here. I got another horn for you to
Yeah,
remove.
the phrasing and the timing on that was. Wait, what the fuck? I can't get on the bike.
Everything's broken.
So
I just did.
I think we're looking pretty good.
Oh no!
Oh,
no!
You guys see me or no?
Oh no, I can hear
feel
you,
like
but
we're
oh no,
looking pretty good right
What?
It really all comes down to.
He's asking for you over here, right down there, Spliner.
Yeah, Marlo wants you.
Yeah, I think we win, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, easy.
Very likely. From what I'm gathering.
I really the big question. The big question was that the dispatch call.
Luckily, the guys are in court.
That
while
was
this is happening.
massive.
Oh, jeez.
What you talking about, man? This man, you lang Buddha, man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Shit right there.
Hey, I got
Are
a
you
court date to
kidding
talk
me?
about.
Wait, what did you call
They're
it?
hitting a bank while the entire server. Bro, they have literally the best luck. We are on the opposite ends of the spectrum as far as luck goes, dude.
What?
What the hell? Mr. Buddha?
Mr. Buddha's in there. The owner of the Rooster Rest is in there, huh?
Clean boy. Clean boy.
After when she was picking us up from the heli, that's when she GSR'd me right on the ground there.
Okay.
Wait.
By the way, reasonable basis, because I know a lot of people are going to be asking. Reasonable basis is the idea that a crime committed in an area, so the area should be investigated. So they believe that a crime happened at the casino. Reasonable basis gives them the right to walk into the casino's lobby and ask people if a crime occurred. That's all it does. That is all it is. The Constitution, the Fourth Amendment.
Bro, this guy is so bent.
At the barrier of
This guy is like
cause. They have to
classic
match
fucking
probable
Hassan
cause.
Stan,
Reasonable
who is
basis
just like
meaning-
is permanently bent, like upset that I'm not getting fucked harder. Look at this.
It basically means that they believe a crime was committed in the area. It is the basis for investigating.
Bro, you literally got away by
So,
virtue of
reasonable
cops letting you
suspicion
go,
and reasonable
dude.
reasonable suspicion.
Your scuff is just being a boomer,
this
dude.
person may or may not have committed a crime. Reasonable basis.
True,
is a crime may or may not
20K
have been
blood.
committed
Saab
here.
is a homie.
So
The
they
cop
think that
lets
a
you.
crime was
The
committed at
cops
the
let you
casino,
escape. I
thus
don't give
they're
a
allowed
fuck.
to walk into the casino. And start
25,
asking you
21
around.
months
When it comes
sub.
to
Like,
going
is this
to the
really?
police,
Is this
going
really
anywhere
what you
else.
wanna?
Okay.
What's to go into the roof or anywhere else, even in the penthouse where there's a
Yeah, I got you, dude. You fucking got away.
There's an expectation.
They should have
there's a
murdered the
reasonable
fuck out of
expectation
you,
privacy,
dude.
Meaning it's protected by the Fourth Amendment, and the Fourth Amendment can only be broken by probable cause, which they have not met, which is the basis of our.
So can we skip to that part?
Eat their ass, dude.
I'm so glad you lost your fucking points,
Skip to that
you
part, just
bitch.
win.
That's all I'm gonna say.
We recalled Dulio, so I'm going to ask him to define reasonable basis. And I'm going to ask him if that is the burden of proof to search an establishment under extended circumstances. And if he says yes to that, I'm going to ask him to read the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of fucking America.
Nice.
Fuck America.
America.
God, he's so fucking smart.
I'm so fucking hot right now. It could be the puppy play thing from earlier, but
What?
I'm pretty sure that was Otto, not me. I'm just a briefcase with a blue suit.
How much longer for this fucking recess?
I don't know. It's going to take a while.
I don't know, man.
This is going to be,
It's
this is gonna
5
be a
minutes.
long-ass court case.
It's got to be soon. I feel like I'm going to lose my voice again when I start talking.
how many more witnesses we got?
I don't know. Luck?
I
mean, we got 6 on our side.
and then 2 for recall.
Oh shit!
Ready
Yeah,
to
fucking
speak?
annoying.
We good?
There's 3 more to go
I'll
forward
be
for
quick
the prosecution as
Why
well.
am I was
Like,
waiting.
delay and stare at things.
We're just getting a little bit.
All right,
smooth
if we
here
could have
and
the
there.
parties
We're
and
gonna bully them out of this. Come on.
no, we're all set. Thank
Okay,
you.
wait. You want me to go talk to
We
the
could have
fan?
officers and counsel resume their positioning, please.
Okay, no, don't worry. If it gets like a little bit longer, I might leave.
I think we need to call a sidebar real quick.
Wait, we can have a sidebar again.
It's funny because, guys, it's
Number
funny
4 or
because,
5?
no, you want to stay? Okay, I won't go. I won't go. Okay.
All right, do we have everybody we need on both sides?
What a gentleman.
Let's go
Angel, go ahead and come on up.
Hey, Your Honor.
Thank you.
We might need a
You want me up there?
Honestly,
Yeah, yeah.
I think this is a pretty good fucking deterrence never to do crime or ever be involved in crime ever again.
Alrighty, Miss Angel, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury, so help you Mitch?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty, she's been sworn in.
Jesus Christ, did you pop boxy?
Could you please state your name and rank for the court?
Sergeant Brittany Angel, Los Angeles Police Department.
Were you on duty February 25th?
I believe so, yes.
The court stuff is
Did
really good. They
you
did a really good
respond
job with it.
To the call to the Diamond Casino?
Yes, I did.
Were you the officer in charge of the scene?
For a portion of time, yes.
No, Tony was food poisoned.
Were the named suspects today hold up in that
So
casino?
he had food poisoning.
Your Honor, objection.
On what grounds?
He's been dying the
He's,
entire day.
asking the sergeant to speculate.
Rebuttal?
As the
In real life,
officer who
not
was
in the
charge
game,
of
sorry.
scene, she would have been made aware by the other officers who they were engaging with that were held up. So she
If I
would
may
have direct knowledge.
If I may reply.
There is no need. It is wonderful that she may have been aware as the officer in charge. However, this court is completely unaware, as this question lacks foundation up until this point. We're going to sustain. Please pick up your line of questioning.
No, I haven't watched 3.0 yet. I will.
Did Officer Faley make you aware of the situation in the penthouse?
Yes, he did.
Did he tell you the names of the suspects?
Yes.
Are you aware of why other officers did not enter the casino?
Yes, I am.
And what was that reason?
The elevator was locked.
I refer to my co-counsel if they have any more questions.
All right, can you please name the suspects that you were made aware of being present within the casino?
Yes, I was made aware of a Dean Watson, I believe, Ling Buddha, Otto Delmar, Gomer Colton, Marlowe, I don't know his last name, and a Cassie Cupcakes.
That was just unnecessary.
And there's a couple of other, but I don't remember the name off the top of my head.
All right. How long were they inside the casino?
A few hours, more than 2 at the minimum.
Sorry, one moment. And do you know when officers were finally able to defuse the situation?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Are you aware of why the situation was eventually diffused?
No, I'm not aware actually.
Were you an officer that went inside the penthouse to search it?
Your Honor, objection as an instance.
Rebuttal.
I did not ask her if she went inside the penthouse, Your Honor.
Overruled. I'm going to ask, for the sake of judicial expediency, all counsel, please keep your objections very pointed. If there is an objection, if there is a matter which must be objected to, or you have a clear shot at the goalpost on it, obviously feel free to assert it. This whole objecting to every other question for the simple
Thank
sake
God.
of objecting to every other question is going to drag this matter out until about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So please keep your objections relative.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Finally, the fucking judge said it. I mean, it's like it's art. It's good RP,
So,
but
were
like
you one of the officers that entered the penthouse?
Yes, I did enter the penthouse.
What did you find within?
I was only searching for suspects. I wasn't looking for anything in particular.
All right.
What
Did you
were
find any
Vias?
suspects inside?
No, most of them were in custody by the time I went inside.
All right.
We were still looking for one more. I believe his name was Marlo.
Did you recover Mr. Stanfield?
No, I did not.
Nah, you're fine. You're fine.
I hope the DA doesn't get too much hate. Go show her some love, chat. Don't be fucking.
All right. If there are no further questions from the prosecution, we will
It's
move
not
on
easy to play the
cross-examination.
DA in these sorts of situations.
Hello there, Sergeant Angel. You state that you were in charge for a time. Did you leave?
Yes, I did have other matters to attend to.
Okay, was that a personal thing or police related, if you don't mind my asking?
If you want to be specific, I had to go and work out SOPs for hiring new recruits.
That's excellent. Thank you very much, Sergeant Angel.
Hasan defends a cop. Guys, I'm
I do have
defending
some
a
questions
fucking
for,
role play
Ross on my own
streamer,
behalf,
not a
if I
fucking
may.
cop. You fucking weirdos.
You mentioned
witness is yours.
Your Honor. You mentioned that you had that Gomer Colton was one of the suspects in this altercation. Did you ever personally encounter Gomer Colton during this ordeal?
Yes, I did.
What situation surrounding that encounter?
So could you repeat the question?
Objection, Your Honor. Scope.
Rebuttal.
Your Honor, the fact that Gomer Colton was in fact a suspect had already been laid out in the direct line of questioning. So I asked her if she had any personal encounters with said suspect, and that is building upon the foundation therein.
Hello, still here?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. They're deliberating?
You paranoid, mate.
I am going to overrule the scope objection for the sake of judicial expediency. We will allow the district attorney's office, of course, to redirect on this matter. Please restate your question.
Tilted, stop being normie. What?
Can you describe the situation of this personal encounter with Gomer Colton, Sergeant Angel?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Can you describe this personal encounter with Gomer Colton during this ordeal?
Yes, I pulled him out of the burning wreckage of a helicopter.
Burning wreckage of it. Okay, excuse me. Why was there burning wreckage of a helicopter on scene?
Well, it wasn't on scene. It was at the penthouse.
Your Honor, I'm going to object to relevance on this one.
Okay.
Overruled.
Oh, now he's just saying.
Thank you, Your Honor. So where was this burning helicopter?
It was on Los Santos Freeway, just north of the water treatment plant, on the dirt road that leads up to the reservoir.
Okay. Was this helicopter shot down?
There were shots fired at the helicopter, but I believe it crashed on its own accord.
Okay. Do you know who fired upon this helicopter?
I can't tell you specific units, but I was one of them.
Okay, so this was these were officers firing upon this helicopter.
Yes.
What the fuck?
So along with
Holy shit.
Gomer Colton, were there any other occupants of the helicopter that you rescued?
Blackout down.
Yes.
Blackout down.
And who were they?
I believe it's Dean Watson is his name.
Okay. Did you search either of these suspects?
Yes, I did.
Did you find anything of note on their persons?
Besides hunting rifles and other various things, not really.
Okay. Did you perform a gunshot residue test on either one of these suspects?
Yes,
Yes.
I did.
All negative.
What were the results of the gunshot residue test on Gomer Colton?
Negative.
Okay. What was the results of the gunshot residue test on Dean Watson?
I didn't perform that one. That was done by Senior Officer Svensson, and I don't remember the results off the top of my head.
Alrighty. I understand. And let's see here if we have any frame of reference in the reports. It does not appear to be in the report either, so I will abandon that line of questioning. I think that's all I had for this witness, Your Honor. I will turn it over to my co-counsel if they wish to ask questions upon the expanded scope.
Sergeant Angel, why was the helicopter shot at?
We shot down
I was
helicopter
believed
because
that they were using
casino.
it as a vector of escape. The suspects that were holed up inside the penthouse, that is.
It's not that Splainer needs a nerf. It's that cops really fucked up on it. I think a little bit.
All right, redirect examination. From
Like
the
they were
district attorney's office.
pretty fucking aggro.
Sergeant Angel, did you directly observe the helicopter leaving the casino?
Bro, they shot him.
Yes, I did.
They fucking.
Were you able to
The
see who
main
was
cop
getting
that
inside
arrived
of
on the
it?
scene
I was not.
literally shot his own other officer, took his assault rifle, shot me as I was like peeking.
You said that you were one of the officers that fired on the helicopter.
The police reports are conflicting with like the actual events that took place.
Did she just say that?
Yes.
It is
We
your
all
belief that
tested
there
negative
were
for
suspects
GSR.
inside that had been engaged with officers previously.
All of the fucking people that they claimed were, you know,
Is this I think that could.
All right, Assistant District Attorney, do you have any further questions for the witness?
didn't you test negative because it went on for so long? No,
Defense, do
Dean
you
washed my
require this
hands.
witness for recall.
It doesn't matter.
I do not intend to recall unless my co-counselor does.
Counselor O'Banion.
No, I believe the district attorney's just sorted out the question that I was gonna ask. Thank you.
Or
thank
not
you very
Dean,
much,
sorry.
Your
Otto
Honor.
washed my hands.
All right, Sergeant Angel, you may step on down for us. Please mind the chair. You are free.
But I
to
also
go
didn't
home at
even
this time. You are
shoot.
not subject to recall.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. Have a good one. Have a good one, Angel. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Your Honors.
Okay, next witness.
Then
We're gonna call.
after all this shit happened, they
Officer
literally
Bass?
fucking charged
Officer Bass.
everyone
Come on
except
up.
for me because I was
Come on
wearing a
in.
mask. Everyone except for me because I was wearing a mask, and Joe came because he wasn't like in there at all. They charged everyone with attempted murder of a law enforcement officer. Like everyone with the same charges, including Dean, who was incapacitated at
I
the
was
time.
whispering. I apologize. I just swore him in.
They shot a
Great.
fucking helicopter that was completely unrelated.
Ask you questions, please.
Could you please state your name and rank?
Dissecting RPKs? I mean, technically,
Sam
within the
Bass, senior
framework
officer
of
in the
role
LSPD.
play,
Were you on duty February 25th?
Yes.
Were you one of the officers that responded to the call at the Diamond Casino?
Yes, I was prosecuting 95, person in custody, and I heard a call of 78s on the radio.
there we go. Here's
That's when I
our
responded to
here's
casino.
our boy Officer Bass.
When you
I love Saab.
responded, were you made aware of who the officers were engaged with?
Not at the start, but
He's
eventually.
a great cop.
Were those suspects held up in the casino?
Yes.
Can you name those suspects?
All I know at the start,
What did
all
he
I was told
say?
was Otto Delmar and a man wearing all black.
Did officers attempt
no idea who that was.
aid the two officers in the penthouse?
Yes.
Were they able to?
No.
Are you aware of why officers could not enter the penthouse?
The elevator was locked.
Did you ask anyone to unlock the elevator?
Yes.
Who was that
That's
individual?
great.
Cassie Cupcake.
Someone make me old, please.
What was the response to asking for the elevator to be unlocked?
When I told her
Objection,
about-
hearsay.
Rebuttal.
A direct answer to his question would not be considered hearsay, as it was a direct response. If you're told no, that's it, Your Honor. It is a direct answer to his question.
Already old, no need.
Yeah, there is no need. I'm going to sustain the objection. That would be a direct response by a declarant who is not in this courtroom.
All right,
Objection sustained.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bass, was the elevator unlocked after you had asked for it?
No.
Were any other individuals present while attempting to get the elevator unlocked?
I recall multiple officers being inside.
How long did it take to unlock the penthouse from the time of your initial request?
I would say roughly an hour in.
Did you find anything within the penthouse when it was searched after the incident?
I was in one of the officers searching the penthouse.
All right, Senior Officer Bass, did you at any time ask Mr. Watson to unlock the elevator?
I did.
And what was his response?
No at the start.
Objection,
And how-
compound.
Rebuttal.
I asked in two different parts, or?
Agreed. Overruled.
Okay, my apologies. I may be hearing things, Your Honor. It's getting a little weird for me.
And how long after you initially asked him did it take for Mr. Watson to comply with your request?
Roughly 20 minutes after an hour passed when he was recovered from the helicopter.
Let's go ahead and give Splainer a second and then go ahead and re-ask that question, re-answer it.
How long after your initial request did Mr. Watson wait to comply?
I would say roughly 30 minutes afterwards when I asked him.
Did you observe what he did directly after you asked him?
He was
Initially?
very angry with the fact that he was shot in the helicopter.
Did you observe directly what he did, Senior Officer?
No.
It's real. This is what I look like right
Defense,
now.
the witness is yours for cross-examination.
I don't know if I even have anything. They didn't really ask him much.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything for this witness, and we don't want to.
This is what I look like.
No desire
in
to
real
cross,
life.
Your Honors.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
Okay.
you.
I
Bash,
can't
you
play
step
music
down.
because
Any
they're
motion for
sometimes
recall?
really low. Their audio is.
No, Your Honor.
All right. You're free to go, Bass. Whenever you so choose.
Nice sauce.
Okay. Next witness.
Officer Spartan?
Anybody got food? I'm dying. Spartan 2, please.
Officer Spartan, if you are available, please step to the front of the courtroom at this time.
Officer Spartan, step up to the front of the courtroom, please.
Boom,
There he is.
Y'all make way. Let him through, please. Thank you.
Meow.
Quickly now, Spartan. You walk slow.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. It's just how I walk.
I don't know if we'll get a ruling tonight.
Alrighty,
That would
when
be
you're ready for me,
fucking
raise your left
poggers
hand.
if we can, because holy
Alrighty, do you
shit.
swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury, so help you Mitch?
I do.
Alright, he's been sworn in, sir.
Thank you. You may begin.
All right, Officer Spartan, can you state your name and rank for the court, please?
John Spartan, officer.
Thank you. Were you on duty on the 25th February?
Yes.
Did you respond to a call at the Diamond Casino?
Yes.
What did you do upon arrival?
I was with Dulio upon arriving on scene, but I was currently thinking
They're
about
saying
something.
so help you,
during that
Mitch.
time,
Mitch
but,
is, I
at
think,
which
Coyle's
point,
like real name
when
or
I got
something.
out, there was a 78 call.
And receiving the 78 call, where did you go?
Into the casino with Manly.
Alright, and after you were inside the casino,
We were on the first floor, at which point we were approached by Marlo Stanfield.
and did you go anywhere after the first floor?
We were unable to.
Did you detain Mr. Stanfield?
During the time, no. We were just asking where our officers were.
Alright, did you ever go to any other floors?
Yes, to the rooftop.
And while on the rooftop, did you detain anyone?
At which point we attempted to detain Marlo Stanfield, at which point he started to run from us.
Did you end up getting him in cuffs?
Yes.
Once you had him in cuffs, was he sent down from the roof?
Yes. I asked Manly to go down to the first floor first, and then at which point I clearly instructed Marlo Stanfield that I was pressing the button to send him down to the first floor, the main lobby, at which point I sent him down the elevator, and then unknown on what happened to him after that.
Alright, so an officer did not directly go with him, but you did attempt to send him to the first floor, correct?
Yes, due to the fact that I didn't want to...
So I'm going to object to that as leading in a severe degree, putting words in the witness's mouth.
I can rephrase, Your Honor.
Please do. Sustained.
Sustained.
So, no officer specifically went with Mr. Stanfield?
Objection,
Your
speculation.
objection, no question.
Please rephrase. Sustained.
Did an officer escort Mr. Stanfield directly?
Your Honor, objection has been answered.
It has not been phrased in that way, Your Honor.
If I may rebut, Mr. Spartan there did directly answer the question. He stated that he pressed the button and put Mr.
I'm going
Stanfield on the
to
elevator.
overrule that one. Witness will answer.
No, nobody directly went with him inside the elevator.
Thank you. So, why did you not go to the penthouse?
The floor was locked. Like, we were unable to press the button to go to the penthouse.
Did you later see Mr. Watson?
I'm going to object to that as vague. It doesn't anchor within the timeline of when later would be.
Did you see Mr. Watson outside the casino during these events?
All right, DA Green, please wait for an overruled or sustained.
I can't wait for the cinematic trailer. We're gonna watch the shit out of this.
Before you start rephrasing your question.
Do you boys want? Do you want me to take a breather from the court just to watch this real quick and then come back?
Just go ahead and restate it for us.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Did you see Mr. Watson outside the
Holy
casino during these
shit!
events?
There's a lot of.
Personally, no. I only know that he was in the main lobby.
All right, thank you.
No, I won't watch it yet. I feel like it's disrespectful to people that are role playing. You know what I mean?
The prosecution is done. Thank you.
Officer Spartan, did you see a helicopter?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can watch someone else in the courtroom if you guys want to watch
Counselor
it.
Splander, any questions for this witness?
I do have one, just because I want to clarify into this field of.
True, like as long as fuck you too to the people RP.
When
What?
Marlo Stanfield followed you up to the rooftop, as you put it, did you tell him that he was detained?
At which point, yes, we stated that we were going to be placing him in the cuffs at the time for detainment.
Okay. Do you recall the specific order that you gave him or the declaration?
Manly told him to stop and that he was being placed in the cuffs for detainment.
Okay.
What the fuck? No, this is disrespectful.
I'm just racking my brain here. I don't think I have any further questions for this witness. Thank you.
Okay, I'm fucking hitting it. I'm hitting it. We're playing video games on my phone.
On that rather short cross-examination.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, we're gonna lower the audio a little bit.
Officer Spartan here for recall.
No, Your Honor.
You may step down, Spartan. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Okay, let's watch this real quick. I want to see it.
It's been a long cyber fucking time since I've seen a city this corrupted, smelly, and filled with nothing but gongs. What's that? You want to see how cyber fucked up these people are? Well then.
Bro, this is like 7 minutes long,
Wake
bro.
the fuck up, samurai. We have a server to burn.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, go ahead and let her drown like the bitch she is.
I have to go to work. I have to open the digital debt.
What the
Wow,
fuck?
that's a 3 red.
Son of a bitch, you got another red, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Wait, was that me? No, right?
Honestly, today's been a pretty slow.
Why'd you guys say that's you with fish?
It's a 3 red.
Son of a bitch, you got another red, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Wait, is that actually? Oh my god. That's so sick.
Honestly, today's been a pretty slow day. I've barely made any tips. I've maybe made like $100.
I love you, son.
Fucking say it back.
That's part of the plan. Interviews, hiring. We need to make our business look legit. Only you have to worry about. Now we'll never do it. Ever do an illegal thing again.
Stay the fuck down.
Now we're legal. We're straight. We're clean. Clean boy.
That's so sick. This is so sick. What the fuck, dude?
What in the absolute fuck?
Hey.
Oh my.
Basically, all the sessions we had, couldn't figure it out what you actually have.
What's that?
I feel like you actually do have ADHD.
Yeah, you might be onto something. Yeah, you might. It's possible.
Yeah, I've got I love gambling so much that I've decided that, why not live my life one dice roll at a time? Kind of going with the flow.
Oh my god.
Makes things more exciting.
You don't know what they tell me. They said, you'll never be Japanese. You'll never find the love of your life in Japan. Looks like this, a cutie pie Japanese girl. You'll never be a protagonist in an anime. You'll never have superpowers that allow you to overcome your biggest tribulations. And they were wrong. I was right. They always called me a freak. But at the end of the day, it's you who's a freak. Look at you. How do you feel? How do you feel when you go to sleep at night? How do you feel when you look at yourself in the mirror? Fucko.
I covered my mirror with electrical tape so that they can't gaze at me through the portal dimension of mirrors.
People of Los Santos, welcome to the Blacklist, a place where some of the most skilled racers in the city try to climb all the way up the leaderboard through illegal street races.
Oh my god, this
you know
is
the
so
rules, right?
sick, dude.
Well then, let's begin.
That's not what Hutch looks like. Fail RP, that's not what Hutch looks like. No. Yeah, this is better than Cyberpunk, dude. This is better than Cyberpunk, dude.
All it takes is one crash, okay? And you're out your race wins.
Oh, fuck. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I got so worried. I heard whistling. I thought that was for me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I like, literally closed all of the fucking... Accidentally lost all of my tabs and everything. Fuck, dude. I thought I got busted there for a second. Holy shit, dude. Murat!
happened, by the way, for anyone.
You know, now that I think about it, this is technically the clean boys' fault.
Yes, sir.
It was a minimum of $4
the
grand.
gavel.
Yes, this is you guys' motherfucking fault.
How much money?
Are any of you guys putting up money for whoever bangs the gavel? I'm putting up $1 grand.
Artson, are you okay?
Oh, I'm muted. Well, they can hear me, but you can't hear me.
Jesus.
I was talking in the game. You
Again, not
you
retired
couldn't hear
yet.
me.
Is he okay? He's shaking a lot.
Can someone check on him?
What do you boys think? Like, what do we got? Like, 10 more minutes?
I believe one count of contempt was 2,500 with 200
Yeah.
months.
Yeah, I mean,
It's worth it though, Denzel. I think, right? It's more profitable.
Hey, what are we thinking? Like,
no, they're only giving me $1 grand each.
what are we thinking? Like, we got like an hour left, or what's the estimate?
I think we're gonna be.
Probably
I think
two.
it's. No, I'd say about an hour. I'd say
an hour.
Bosses, are you guys putting
because
up or what?
I don't. I don't think there's gonna be many questions.
I'm gonna finish the
asked
trailer
of
in a
the
second. Hold on.
witnesses.
All right, I just wanted to ask.
They have like.
and then they're gonna
holdbacks or
deliver.
whatever.
No, it's all good. I just want to figure out, you know.
Sweet questions. They have our witnesses, the ending statement.
Hey, Mr. Otterman, what's in your suspicious black bag?
I'm fine. How you doing?
Oh.
Suspicious things.
Yeah, there's an unattended
Alright.
black
Holy
bag over
shit, that
there.
guy's
I don't
voice
know
is
if anyone's
incredible.
seen it.
That guy's got such a wonderful voice. Crazy.
It's all right, I guess.
He really does.
Is that why?
Bosses, you guys putting up or what?
Is that you don't like it because he doesn't say? "Tch."
Where did all that sweat go on the ground?
Is that why?
What the fuck just happened? What the fuck is that?
Sorry, Mr. B. The bosses are
Maybe they-
cheapskates.
Maybe they finally paid a janitor to come by.
That's all. Mr.
All
Buddha,
right,
did
so,
you make
so
it back?
Denzel, do you have at least like the fine covered?
Sorry. 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 Let me just. Oh.
He just kind of has a great radio voice.
Oh,
Good. And come back. Let's
I'll
get
double
this
it to
thing
2.
Going.
Take your cam off. You're ruining the game. Smallhead, shut the fuck up, chat. We're back to this. Let's go.
Appreciate it, brother.
Chain Gang, the most ruthless group of criminals in all of Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, Chain Gang
I
used to run the streets. Now they clean the
Oh
streets.
shit! $7 million.
Listen, if a motherfucker got a secret entrance to a secret fucking cave, right? He's probably connected and like a fucking maybe a cartel or something, right?
Stop. No, give me
Oh, is Buddha being questioned? Sorry, we got to do that. We got to watch that. We got to watch that. I need to hear this. Sorry. I'll run it back. I'll run it back from the end after this is done. I need to hear. I want to hear this.
Okay. Why were you there with your 3 compatriots?
Fuck.
No. We were there having a business meeting regarding the rooster's rest.
Okay. Did you ever have any?
Hey, explainer, we can't hear you.
Any gunshots while you were conducting your meeting?
Explainer, yell.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I wasn't controlling my diaphragm properly. I'll repeat the question. Did you hear any gunshots while you were conducting your meeting, Mr. Buddha?
So obvious that.
Hey, it's kind of hard to hear. You keep cutting in and out for me. Anybody else?
Am I having issues?
Just you. I hear you just fine.
Yeah, I can hear him just fine as well.
Okay, maybe it's me.
Maybe you want to step up closer, like.
Yeah, you might
halfway.
might stand up there, Mr. Buddha. It might help.
Or maybe if I take a stance around the podium, maybe? I don't know. Is this okay, Your
Can you
Honors?
hear him now? Are we good?
Dom Pecorino was not arrested. I mean,
no, Mr.
well, he was arrested.
I believe Mr. Buddha may be taking a cough drop.
There we go. We're good.
Okay, good.
All right.
great.
We good to continue, Mr. Buddha?
Okay, it's.
Maybe just stand up for the time being.
Oh, everybody sounds really bad right now.
Okay, he might need some eardrops then. If we can
One
take
second,
a moment.
1 second.
That might just be you, Lang.
Yeah, of course, right.
Damn it.
This motherfucker. Yo, I swear to God, we are permanently cursed.
Fuck.
He's cursed permanently. Everything always revolves around his ass. As long as I know them, shit's been breaking all over the place.
I know this is
Hello,
not
Mr.
the
Buddha.
greatest
Mr.
time.
Buddha, or did you clean out your ears?
Sound good now. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Don't sit down.
Still make
Just
$200.
stand, it's fine.
Yeah, I
Wait,
think
do the
that
Buddha
chair
line
might
again.
mess with the acoustics. Something about a large marble
I
wall behind
don't
you. You know.
Have any money?
dumbass.
Anyway, are we good to proceed with questioning? Can you hear me, Mr. Buddha?
You sound like shit.
Oh, okay. Is that affirmed by anybody else? Or is it...
No, you
sound fine to me,
yeah.
actually.
Mr. Buddha, are you able to hear me?
Yes.
All right, I can explain it.
We might need to trade attorneys on this. Let's trade attorneys on this.
All right, that's fine.
Just to overcome the acoustics in the room.
Your Honors, you don't mind, right?
No, we don't mind.
Jump in the middle.
Not at all.
Mr. Buddha, you can't hear me, okay?
Yep, we're good.
For now, yeah.
Okay, let's give this a shot. Did you hear any gunshots?
I did not know, sir.
When did you leave the casino?
We were there for a couple of hours. After that, we were detained by a few officers, GSR tested and questioned, and then let go. So we left.
Did you fire upon any officers?
No.
The GSR tests that were given to you, did they provide you with the results?
Yes. The lady who GSR tested me was an officer with red long hair. She said it came back negative.
Your Honor, objection, hearsay.
Oh, come on.
Your Honor, maybe I rebut?
You may.
He is simply providing the information that was asked of him.
This woman is not here in the courtroom today.
Bro, they're literally, he's literally accelerating the process. Like, he's accelerating the process. That's the only reason why they're trying to go through
the
this.
declarant upon which that the district attorney is claiming hearsay, we do not know their identity. We were never furnished their identity within the police report. So we are basically playing with the cards we're dealt here. And if the district attorney could identify that declarant, that would be great so that we could call them to the stand and extract their testimony.
Your Honor, they also never asked for the identity.
Guys.
Enough.
All right, I gotta say something here.
Provide you with an opportunity
For people who are saying like, oh, it doesn't matter. Hold on, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna mute this for a second. For people saying like, oh, it doesn't matter. You can't use it as evidentiary because like it is technically hearsay. Like, okay, this is a role play server, so that's why they're trying to They're trying to move the court case along. So in a lot of circumstances, sometimes you just got to add stuff on that you normally wouldn't do in a real trial. That's all that's going on here.
Mr. Buddha, did you even have a gun on you?
No, sir, I did not.
Were you ever in the penthouse?
No, sir.
Sidebar, Your Honor.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Sidebar.
Give us a second.
Yep.
That's number 5.
Number 5.
What the fuck
Okay.
is this for now?
All right. I'll tell you what.
Something more useful than this shit.
Can I get a real bar right now?
$2,000 from a few people, and I'll go up and bang the gavel, and I'll go.
Fucking.
Yo, Tinker.
No. Denzel, relax.
There's my phone number. One more.
What's up, dude? Let's squeeze in here.
Who else is? I'll
Hey,
throw down.
federal judge.
What's that?
Can
you get like?
We'll switch spots.
Are we gambling? Who's trying to gamble?
Denzel said he'll bang the gavel if we all give him, if several people give him $2,000.
Ooh,
Can't the federal judge say that objections are no longer legal or something? Like, doesn't he have that kind of jurisdiction?
No, they're allowed to have objections as long as they're kind of.
No, I know.
Accurate.
They just got
I know.
Defense witness now. Get their first witness up, and this is their like 8th or 9th sidebar.
Objection, we have no case.
So it's going really good.
Objection, we've already won. So.
Objection.
Only fell asleep twice. I need to get a bang. And
I'd like to call it sidebar for your objection.
Yeah, that's fine.
The thing is, like,
to object to the Fourth Amendment.
Sidebar Joe Kane.
Sorry.
Period.
I don't think chat realized a case like this in real life would take like a week or real time in a courtroom. Nobody on the server wants to be here for that long. Exactly.
Bang your gavel.
Also, they're already accelerating a lot of stuff. You limit a lot of realism in order to fucking move the role play forward. But I think like I think 2 hours is a decent amount of time to spend on in a courtroom. I don't know. Look, maybe I'm wrong. And I love these guys. They're all experienced role players. They're all experienced role players. Like
you couldn't afford it.
I don't want to disrespect the role play, you know what I mean? Like this is their time to shine and stuff like that. But I legitimately feel like it should have just taken the fucking charges. I wish it was
that shit. Make them look bad.
I wish there was a way to like streamline it so you know what I mean? I wish it was no, everyone feels the same.
Sidebar.
Like I'm not trying to disrespect at all. I'm saying like
people object.
For you, a content creator writing a meta, it's different. Dog,
They gonna think twice about
here, for you to say like I'm just a content creator writing a meta is insane. I spent 16 hours in this fucking city. I literally log in here before I do a political coverage. Like, no, I genuinely enjoy this.
It's all that.
Talking to me.
Like, ridiculous. For you, a content creator writing the meta, you feel that way. You've been here for 2 fucking years. You feel that way. Literally, the devs don't agree with you. The owners of the server don't agree with you. Experienced role players don't agree with you. A random fucking Twitch chatter feels that way. Good shit, dude.
Dude, there's more than enough money.
He went in and stared at us in
make
the
sure you
doorway.
collect afterwards. You know.
Sick fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll throw in 2.
It's just, yeah, I guess I was writing a meta because that's why I was like fucking doing 14 hours off stream too.
I'll put in 2.
Okay.
I'm writing a meta. That's why I'm one of the fucking streamers that have streamed this the most. I'm in like the top 30 fucking streamers that have streamed the game the most.
When the judge goes to grab it.
Dean was ready for this to be over before.
How about just 5 G's to go bang?
That's like 10 grand.
Yeah,
That's at least
I'm writing a
10,000.
meta so hard that like I'm writing a meta so hard. That's why I'm fucking halving my audience every time I write the meta.
Bang it right in front of him. I'll give you 10.
I'll just wait 5 for just banging it though.
Streaming it the most because the views. Yeah, exactly. Because the views, which half when I fucking play Grand Theft Auto roleplay.
You have a confirmed 6 right now. Yeah, I'll throw 2 on it too.
Oh yeah, 10 if you grab.
I love when
it out,
dumbasses
5
think
if
like,
go
you
do it
know,
now.
this is good for me. Like this is good for my analytics.
6.
Like there's people unironically that say shit like that.
Damn.
Listen, every other fucking variety streamer literally doubles their audience when they play this. Sometimes triples, maybe even 10x's their audience. I'm the only variety streamer that fucking halves their audience when I play video games, especially this one. Riding the meta my ass. I started off with 30,000 people watching me play this game. Now I have like fucking 16,000, 15,000.
Oh,
How you doing?
I wouldn't do it if I didn't respect the server and all the awesome, incredible people in it, and I didn't enjoy it genuinely.
Let's go! Come on, Denzel! So somebody's gonna go to jail and not do that. Come on, Denzel! Oh, they got fucking
He go get it. Where
Got
the
legal-
cuffs go?
wait for the
Where the
legal-
cuffs? That's where he going.
Get it, D.
You can do it, D. Bang it, bang it, bang it.
Bang it.
Oh, the
Oh
poor
god.
faces.
Oh no, he's getting.
Let's go!
Let him bang it,
boys.
That's fucked up.
Guns off.
The fucking legend.
I got some girlies for you
Fucking
later. I know
madman,
that's
dude.
right.
Here.
That's my boy right there.
Did they say
That's
like
my
it was a
boy.
20K fine or something?
2,500. You lost
No,
my
we're paying him.
That guy's a patriot.
Oh, he's getting
That's that guy is.
I
He's
owe
an American hero.
$2,000.
American hero.
He walks so we could run.
in contempt. Our name is.
That was the best 2 grand I've ever spent.
Never met a lame Denzel in my life. Only
Yeah, yeah.
icons.
Only icons. They all came out after the fucking.
What the fuck are these?
Yo, free my boy Denzel. He did nothing wrong.
Are you able to
He's a
understand
damn
me though, Mr.
legend.
Buddha?
Yeah,
True American
yeah,
hero.
yeah, they were trying to impeach you and failed.
They were trying to impeach Buddha, and so I turned around and said, "Well, if you're
What? They were trying to impeach Buddha.
Judges?
If I had a phone right now, I'd tweet out.
Yeah.
I'd twat out right now. Free Denzel.
Should be impeached.
Not
And we
until we
said,
have counsel
no,
for
they're
the other
both human
side.
beings. Go suck a dick. So she sucked a dick.
Don't nobody follow you on Twitter, Donnie. It's fine.
Yeah, Spider. That's what I'm fucking talking about, baby.
That's my lawyer right there.
Oh, Dia's over the left. Okay.
Wait, what'd he say? I didn't hear
Member
it.
from the district attorney's office to come up so that that's Mr. Watson.
Something, something. DA suck a dick.
Yeah, I think so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What's up?
Free Denzel
That's all
till
good.
it backwards.
Try your best.
Oh my god, it's another top of the hour,
I
boys.
mean, she's pretty much
No,
trying to
we were writing
argue
notes
that
to you, like, we're
because
in fucking middle school.
He said, "Don't nobody
they
follow you on
didn't
Twitter, Donnie."
add the GSR results to the report, that it shouldn't even be referenced in the case, which is fucking ass
Dean,
backwards.
you wanted to, I don't know.
Who's
do you
doing
want
the
to step up
fundraiser
here?
for Denzel?
What do you want
Mr.
to
Watson
find?
asked if he could approach.
Me, Lando, and Glorion put 2 grand on it.
All right.
Yeah.
Dean, you're being
We'll cover the
requested.
rest.
Forward.
Mr. Mr. Watson, you're being asked at the bench.
Oh, sorry. Am I wasting your time, judges? My bad.
They said that
Wait,
you,
did he say?
asked
Did he say he'll cover
Yeah,
that?
no problem. I skipped that.
Did you hear that?
Okay.
All right, let's continue.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, sorry if I wasted your time, judges. My bad.
Then we'll have to do it again.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna hit you guys with another ad, and then we'll watch the
Questioning will
Nopixel.
resume. We're gonna have to take things a little slow here, so
We will-
everybody have a little patience.
We will watch
Mr.
the
Mr. Booty,
the
can you
no
hear me
pixel
okay?
thing again. We'll finish it in a second
Kind of. I'll try my best to understand and respond.
Absolutely.
after
You
Buddha's
mentioned that you were
testimony is done.
detained already.
Here's the ad
Can you
break,
describe
boys.
to us how that situation happened.
So we were detained the minute we left the casino. The cops essentially split us up. I assume, they questioned me, and I assume they questioned everybody else. Well, they actually GSR tested before that, then questioned us and let us go.
It's funny because like people,
Sorry, Runners, I'm just
I
looking
still
through my
can't get
notes. I
over
need
this.
to come back from that. Give me a second.
People literally fucking will be like, it's because Donald Trump is no longer president.
Do you know if
That's-
any GSR
That's why
tests
he's playing video
performed
games.
on any of your companions?
Yeah, dude.
I
Let
can't
me,
really
Your Honor,
answer that.
let me rephrase. Were you witness to any GSR
Donald Trump's no
tests
longer president. That's why I
on
still
your
have 30,000 people watching me when I fucking talk about politics.
I was GSR tested, yes. I can't speak on behalf of my colleagues.
I have no further questions. Colleagues, do you have any?
Let me look over my notes real quick. I do not believe so. No.
All right. Before we turn it over to Cross, Counselor O'Banion, do you have any questions for this witness?
No, Your Honor. No, I do not.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, take it away, Buck.
All right, let's go ahead and move over to cross-examination.
If they were like nonstop cross-examining content-wise, like that stuff is really good, right? Content-wise, that stuff would be really good if there was
Mr.
like
Booty,
bam,
can you
bam,
hear
bam,
me
bam,
okay?
bam, back to back.
Not really, but I'll try.
All right, I'll try to speak slower.
You know what I mean?
Who were you meeting with at the casino?
Objection asked and answered.
Sustained.
Would you be able to play back that then? I must have missed that in my notes.
Sorry, what?
He
I was
asked who
asking
was he
for the
meeting with, and Mr. Buddha answered Nina Chavez, Tony Corleone, and Don Julio.
Okay, thank you.
That makes the offense
Was-
a lot harder.
Otto Del Mar ever a part of the meeting either before or after?
You told the chatter you would for sure cover Haiti,
objection,
and then
scope.
ended up saying "fuck that." It's disappointing. Yeah, dude. Well,
Rebuttal.
This is pertaining to the meeting to ask
What, Don
if he had
Julio?
encountered him before or after, so that would fall within the scope as he was at the casino where Otto Del Mar was seen.
What, me? Are they talking about me? Oh fuck.
Overruled.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
What did they say? I didn't hear it. Fuck.
Mr. Buddha, did you encounter?
Were you talking the whole time?
No, I was going to rephrase the question for you, Mr. Buddha. I was going to ask it again.
Okay.
Did you meet with Mr. Otto Del Mar either before or after your meeting?
Either what?
Before or after your meeting?
Okay. Are you talking?
Can you hear me a little better, Mr. Buddha?
Kind of. Did I meet with
Sidebar?
Otto Del Mar before or after the meeting? No.
Okay, there we go.
I didn't realize that there was an 88 proficient in sign language. That's amazing.
Look, we're just
I'm
going in.
so sorry, guys. I'm
We're
so
going
sorry.
in. That's fine. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm just saying that's amazing.
Of course he scuffed.
I apologize.
Somebody talking?
Not at the moment. Can you hear me now?
Mr. Buddha. Hello.
Yes.
No one's talking. They're gonna sign language to you.
He's so fucking old. He can't
second,
hear,
Your Honor.
you know? Old man.
Maybe has hearing aids in.
I don't know. It's an art.
I don't have
Mr.
any
Buddha,
No, I'm not.
did you personally witness anyone else at the casino other than the named individuals, the ones you've already named?
Did I personally witness what?
Anyone else at the casino?
I mean, there was a lot of cops there when we left. A lot of people detained. That's pretty much all I saw.
Where did you have your meeting?
I have no idea what you're saying. I'm so sorry.
Can you just sign it to him, please?
Oh, we had our meeting, but where the blackjack tables are, behind the lock gate, where you go to gamble.
Boy, lost
Sorry,
hearing.
no more questions, Your Honor.
I have no idea what you're saying. If you're talking, I'm so sorry.
Concerning the current limitations, I believe that redirecting would not be wise.
Okay.
Understood. Mr. Buddha,
yeah,
if you can
just
hear me,
sign
you're
him.
good to step down.
Just sign him. Yeah.
What? I'm so sorry.
Mr.
Mosswood,
Buddha,
right?
you may step down.
Oh, I just saw my appearance in that
You
movie.
can go over there.
He is so brave.
Shit.
Is he having a
brave.
stroke?
He could be having a very serious medical
Great
condition
defense.
right
You
now.
are stunning and brave.
Can we get a
Sudden
doctor for
deafness.
Mr. Buddha?
We
I
can
think
take care of
he's
that later.
Such-
Next witness.
I think he's having a stroke.
Mr. Honor, the defense would like to call Dean Watson.
Dean, can you hear us?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna assume that's a yes.
All right. Go ahead and be sworn in. Thank you, Mr. Watson.
Alrighty, Mr. Watson. When you're ready, raise your left hand for me.
I have to have
Do you swear to
I have
tell the
specific
truth,
logs
the whole
on
truth, and
Buddha
nothing but the truth under
because
the
everywhere
penalty
he
of
goes, everything
perjury,
scuffs.
so help you DW?
every time, yes.
So help
Alrighty.
you,
He's been sworn
DW.
in, sir.
All right. You may begin your questioning.
Mr. Watson. Hang on, I'm sorry, I'm hearing
I know
voices.
Buddha has a legit alibi. I am his
My
legitimate
apologies.
alibi.
Mr. Watson, were you at the casino on February 25th?
Was that the night of the event?
Where were you in the casino?
In the penthouse?
Did you encounter officers within the casino that day?
Yes.
Did you tell the officers to leave the property?
Yes.
What was their response?
Hitting me on the head with a flashlight.
When did this happen?
What is he doing?
I don't know, like a minute after they entered the property, or a minute after I saw them, I guess.
Can you repeat for the court, what were you knocked out by?
Flashlight?
Do you recall anything after you were knocked out?
No.
Objection, Your Honor. That's really vague.
Sustained, please. Sustained, please limit the question and scope and duration there.
Yeah, I'll ask again. At what point in time do you have recollection after having been knocked out?
In the ambulance, heading to the hospital.
Heading to the hospital after what happened?
I told my account manager.
Objection, Your Honor. He's already stated he had no memory.
Will.
Okay, I'll read.
I'm not Donald you, and I'm not Donald Twitch.
Loxley, may I rebut
I
your
already
honor?
told my I already told my account manager I'm
The
going to be
question
doing it.
specifically leading up to this is
I'm doing
when
it
did his
tomorrow.
memory resume? When does his recollection resume? So this is the next frame in time that he can reliably testify upon, and we've already established the fact.
Your Honor, the specific question was what? And never.
Understood. The objection's going to be overruled in the event that it is answered insofar as Counselor Splainer explained it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sorry, repeat the question.
Who am I going up against? I think it's literally the fucking. Well, what the fuck? Like,
let me phrase this correctly. Are you aware?
man, motherfuckers in my chat are crying about sitting in a courtroom for 3.5 hours. Meanwhile, like,
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. He's already said he does not recall those events.
Ludwig has got like fucking 40,000 people watching him sleep and shit, dude. What's going on with this community, huh?
My explanation is as before, Your Honor.
I'm going to.
What are you guys
overrule.
doing?
The witness will confine the answer to his own personal recollection and knowledge.
Well, I mean, I was being brought back from a helicopter crash.
Thank you. At any point in time during the altercation, were you in possession of a firearm?
No, sir. Never has even been a firearm on my person.
At any point in time, did you fire a gun of someone else's?
No, as I just stated, I've never held a firearm, so I couldn't fire one in any way, shape, or form.
No, the one beside him.
At any point in time, were
That's
you GSR
him.
tested?
Do not
He's just,
recall,
you know,
honestly.
the one.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have no further questions. Mr. Martin, thank you as well.
He is a sugar daddy. He's gonna be my sugar daddy. You wanna be my sugar daddy? Yup.
Cross-examination.
Look at him over there. Look at him over there.
What?
What were you doing in the penthouse on February 25th?
Myself and Otto and a couple of friends were having sort of like a party. It wasn't an official party, but it was a party, you know, kind of a get-together.
So was that the event
Chilling.
you were referring to in the questions that were asked prior?
Yes, I assume so.
All right. What other friends were with you and Mr. Delmar specifically?
One Mr. Joe Kane and one Mr. Goma. And, of course, Marlo.
While you were in the penthouse celebrating with your friends, did any of them brandish guns?
Not to my knowledge.
While you were in the penthouse with them, did you hear gunshots?
No.
When police arrived on scene, did they inform you of why they were there?
No.